Here. Hi, Rolf. Hi, Doodle. Welcome to the stream. I love you so much. And thank you, Doodle, for banning the bot. Thank you. You're the best. Thank you, Doodle. I love you. Oh, shoot. I forgot once again to join the voice call. I'm amazing. How do I do this every week? Every week I make the same mistakes. Dang, C. Just doing my job for once. I love you, Doodle. You're the best. You're the best. You're the bestest being. I love you, Doodle, and I love you, Rolf. You both are great. I hope you both are doing well. How was Halloween? How was everyone's Halloween? Mine was great. I dressed up as Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls. And I went to my friend Felicia's. Oh my gosh, this is so loud. Why is this music so loud? There we go. I went to my friend Felicia and Leo's house for a Halloween party, which was good. We all just kind of talked, hung out, ate some grilled cheese sandwiches and chocolate caramel apples and candy and we played some Jackbox together. It was a good time. It was fun playing in a spooky D&D one-shot. Heck yeah, that's awesome. We've been talking about like what I would be in a D&D campaign. And basically everyone has decided that I would be a bard. That I would absolutely be a bard in a D&D campaign. And I'm like, heck yeah. It was uneventful. Oh no, Doodle! I hope you're at least feeling better. I know you said you were feeling better last time, but I hope you're still feeling better. I hope you feel better and better until you're all better very soon. But yeah, I'm just, now you're making me want to run a one-shot for you and other peeps in here. Heck yeah. Be a good time. It would be absolutely insane, because I feel like if we all did a D&D campaign, it would be absolute chaos. Especially if we did it in Sushi server and Zach joined, like, there's no way. It'll be like we're all just gonna McFrickin' go all over the place. Death game one shot, let's go. Yeah, I'm just sad that October's over. Like, yes, my birthday is this week, but October though. October, the spooky month, is the best month. I don't care that my birthday's in November. I miss spooky month. I miss when it was normal for everyone to love horror. And now I'm the odd one out again because I still love horror all year long. It's time for Spookvember. Heck yeah. I mean, for me, spooky season is all year long because I love horror. I love horror games, horror movies, horror as a genre is one of my favorite genres of all time. I love it. And I think part of it is because normally I don't get scared very easily. So for me, it's more like I like looking at horror in the sense of, like, horror tends to go against a lot of tropes and to, like, try new things. And as an English major, I love, like, seeing how horror kind of, like, messes with tropes and does things differently. We both love horror, Anya, don't worry. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, Doodle. Sadly, November already has like 3 other things associated with it, though 2 of those are rather male-centric. It's true. It's very true. Big sad. I've had years where voting day was on my birthday, and let me tell you, that's the worst. It's already pretty terrible to have voting day really close to my birthday, but having it on your birthday is also the worst, especially if it's like a terrible election. Like, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I think the year Trump won was actually on my birthday. And I was like, this is the worst present I could have ever gotten. Like, this is like if someone like gave me a piece of poop as a birthday present. It was awful. Are you doing NaNoWriMo? Probably not, because I'm already having to write a ton all the time for work. I don't think I could add in another thing of writing when I already have to write, like, all the time. Like, I still have to write some fanfics that I've been planning on writing for ages. And, I just don't have the time for it because I'm constantly writing other stuff instead. Like, I have over 50 articles now on Screen Rant, and I've only worked there for like 3 months. And I'm only gonna have to write more. My biggest fear at this moment is that I'm gonna start running out of ideas for articles. That's my biggest fear. But yeah. NaNoWriMo is a good time, though. I wish I could do it, but I feel like every single time NaNoWriMo comes along, I'm busy writing a bunch of other stuff, so I never am able to do it. Like, in the past, it used to be that I was writing, like, a bunch of essays for school, and now I write as a job. So once again, NaNoWriMo, not really happening. One positive for tomorrow, though. Tomorrow may be voting day, but one positive is that my Akishu hoodie, so Akira Goro hoodie, is gonna finally arrive supposedly tomorrow. The one that I bought from Robbie Damon, the one that was only available for one weekend to buy, I bought it, and that was months ago, and now it's finally coming in like tomorrow. Heck yeah, Rolf. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for the hoodie. So that's one positive for tomorrow. Another thing is today is my favorite character from The World Ends With You. It's his birthday, Joshua. It's Joshua's birthday today. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Character birthday, let's go. I'm pumped up. Also, fellow Scorpios in the house, let's go. But yeah. Even though I don't think he really ages since he's kind of dead, but happy birthday anyway. I mean, he's alive technically, but also dead because he's the composer, so he's not really alive or dead. He's kind of this immortal being, basically. Though he can die, but like die, like officially die, but I'm now just saying a bunch of stuff that probably makes no sense, especially to people who haven't played The World Ends With You games. But Joshua, my boy, it's his birthday. Let's go. Several days before mine, which, by the way, I wish wasn't coming because I don't want to be 23. Insane. I'm like, oh my god. I just don't stop. Time just doesn't stop. It just keeps going and it's scary. But, yeah. I'm excited for, the hoodie tomorrow, and I'm excited. I also, speaking of The World Ends With You, I still gotta finish the game because, I mean, the sequel, Neo The World Ends With You, I still have to finish it. I'm like on the last day, so I think I'm towards the end of the game. So gonna be hitting the inverse of 23 in a few months. Heck yeah, Rolf! Happy early birthday. And yeah, I feel that, Rolf. You're still a young being. No worries. It's like as I do feel like, oh, I'm turning 23, but at the same time, I want to like fight against that feeling because I know it's just society's like obsession with youth that's making me think that way. When in reality, people live for decades and decades more. Like if you're in your 20s or 30s, like you're still just starting your life. And yet we have like this idea in our heads that we're already old at that time, even though we still have decades and decades ahead of us. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that, Rolf. That was me when I hit like 20. I was like, oh god, I'm no longer a teenager anymore. It feels weird. Because I don't know, it was just weird. I still remember like finally hitting my teenage years and Persona 5 coming out and finally like being at the age of the thing that I was following for a long time, because I love the Persona series and Shin Megami Tensei and all that growing up, but like I was always much younger than the characters because I was still like a kid. And then finally P5 comes out and I'm finally the same age. And now I'm older. It's like the flow of time, crazy stuff. Heck yeah, Rolf. Yeah, a lot of people don't really get to where they want to be until like decades later, and I think that's totally fine. We just have like this obsession with like being a teenager in society, which is kind of weird. When it's just it's so weird of a thing. Like the fact that 99% of shows are based around people who are in high school. Like even the thing we're playing right now, Your Turn to Die, the main character, high school student. What is with high school? It's like that thing where people are like, oh, the best years of your life are when you're in high school. And I'm like, I hope that's not true because I hated it. For me, like right now, I'm the happiest I've been in my life. High school is not that great. Dang C. I'm very focused on hitting a bunch of life goals by age 30, so it was super painful to reach that not having accomplished. Yeah, I feel that. That makes sense, Rolf. I think a lot of people feel that way, where they're just like, I gotta be at this part when I'm finally at this age, and when you're not quite there, you feel kind of bad about it. And that's like the case, I think, for most of your life. Like, even before you hit your 20s, like, you have like these ideas of what you're supposed to accomplish during your teens, and it can be pretty devastating to not do it. Like, I know there were several things that, like, when I hit 18, I was like, wow, I didn't really do as a teenager. And I was like, oh boy. Biggest of beefs. But, you know, I'm kind of okay with it all because, as I said, I'm kind of the happiest now than I ever have been in my life, because at this moment in time, I have my lovely cat Data, I have my parents that I love very much, I have all my friends, which all of you guys are honestly the best like group of friends I've ever had in my entire life. Like, I say this at like 100% like truthfully, that while I've always had like big friend groups in the past, like I feel like I've never had like a friend group where I felt like, yes, these people are my good like close friends until now. Like every time I stop and I think about it while I'm like hanging out with everybody, I'm just like, wow, I'm really lucky to have met all these people and to be friends with all these people. Like, I was thinking about that during visual novel night as we were all playing together on Terraria. I was just thinking to myself, like, wow, all these people come in and we all just like hang out and play Terraria for several hours and we just have a good time. And there was a part in my life where I thought I would never be here, you know? Like, I would never have a group of friends who would willingly like hang out and play like just video games together for hours and just have fun, you know? And now like here I am with like a huge group of friends that do just that, where we just hang out and have a good time together and just have fun. And I'm just like, I'm living the dream. I'm living the life that I used to dream about when I was younger. Like, I used to think that, oh, I would love to be a streamer. And, like, it was literally a dream of mine since I was, like, in elementary school to be doing what I do now. I was. It was such a good moment. I highlighted that moment, Doodle, by the way. the whole Queen Bee moment. Yeah, it's so true, Rolf. It's so true. It was like almost 10 minutes long, by the way, Doodle. That whole thing. It took us about 10 minutes to kill that Queen Bee. It was amazing. And it took all of us to do it. It was so good. Yeah. Yeah, because when I first started watching YouTube back in 2007, I was already watching like YouTube Let's Plays and stuff. And I remember just watching it and being like, I wish that were me, you know, the one that's playing the games and commentating and hanging out, like having a group of friends that would all kind of like join together to play games and stuff. But I always thought that it was like a pipe dream, that it would never happen. And it's the same with like me writing for big publications. Like now I write for Screen Rant, and that's another thing that was like a big dream of mine for a long time, was to be able to write for a big news outlet and to like have my stuff published there. And that was another thing I thought would never happen. And now I'm here, like, having graduated from university, another thing that I thought might never happen. I did that with, like, high honors, and now I did that, got a big group of friends. I now stream and write, and I just find that amazing. Because I thought I would never be here. And so I honestly, at this point in time, at 23, I feel like I am the happiest I've ever been in my life, which is like kind of insane. And that's why anytime people are like, oh yeah, your high school years are your best years, I'm like, shut up. Like, I have some pretty bad memories from high school, but now I'm in a good place. Yeah. And so I do think that in a lot of ways, like, we put too much emphasis on like your younger years, and really things can be achieved at any age. And it's more important to be happy at some point than, you know, expecting yourself to get to a certain point at a certain age. But yeah, I would say the only thing I have left to do is to find my soulmate someday. That person is out there somewhere, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, it's true, Rolf. It's sad, because even if you're really good in like high school or university or whatever, like, real life tends to be a bit different than what you do through school. Yeah. And honestly, like, it is sad. It is sad when, like, people have, like, these ideas of what they should become at a certain time, and it just doesn't happen. But I guess that's kind of why I'm pretty... I hate this idea that there's, like, this certain narrative of, like, you gotta follow this certain, like, trajectory in life to have a quote-unquote normal life. I think that's dumb. You should just aim for what you want to do from the get-go. Yeah, I mean, I guess, Rolf, my perspective on the matter is that it's not that these people peaked in high school, but because these people subscribe to the certain, like, societal norm life trajectory that they're supposed to follow. And so once they, you know, become older and have a lot more choices, they struggle to, like, you know, it's like some people are probably able to keep at it and, you know, keep like that sort of sitcom sort of life throughout their lives, but most people at some point will fall out of the narrative. And I guess it's probably hard to consolidate, like, that, like, the narrative that they've been spoon-fed since, like, they were kids with reality. Yeah, exactly. When in reality, like, you can technically, like, some people will never reach certain milestones and skip them for other milestones. Some people will have, like, slightly different milestones or, like, at different times, and that's okay. Like, we're all unique individuals. It's weird if we are reaching all the same points at the same time. That would be scary. But, like, for example, I just finally got my driving license after several years. And, you know, I think that's I was finally ready for it. I think when I was younger, I wasn't ready for it. But now that I'm a bit older, I have a bit more experience and understanding of things and understanding of myself. It was a lot easier for me to take the driving test and not be, like, super scared about it. And I think that's okay. Like, if you need, like, extra years to, like, take it, then that's fine. I was totally not ready when I got my license. Yeah, I think that it's okay if you need, like, some extra years or extra time for things. Or if you take, like, different milestones or whatnot at different times. I don't think it's right to think that everybody has to follow the same, like, developmental timeline. Because that leads to a lot of sadness down the road, to be honest. But I'm in a pretty good position. Got pretty much my dream jobs and good friends and family and whatnot. As I said, all that's left is to find my soulmate someday. One day, I'll find that person. Yeah. We were supposed to play a game, dang see. Yeah. Video games, what are those? What are video games? Got lost in the real talk. It's so true. Also, I liked Zach's tweet, and he just messaged, "Don't like my tweets." And Azure said, "Can I like your tweets?" And Zach said, "Sure." And Azure's like, "Sushi Pog." Amazing. Amazing. Hello. Oh, hi, Rolf. Welcome to the stream. I love ya. How's it going?
Pretty good. Had a pretty okay day. I woke up a bit early, but I'm feeling fine. So.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I saw you said 3 a.m. That's insane. How did that happen?
I had a really busy weekend. So I was like super tired Sunday, so I just like at 8 p.m. or something I went to take a nap and just fell asleep until 3 a.m.
Amazing. Yeah. I feel that. I also had like a weird night last night because I was tired after the Halloween party that I went to, but I think because I had like, you know, like the big chocolate caramel apple and things like that, like I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
I think I fell asleep still, like I went to bed earlier, but I think I still ended up falling asleep at like 6 a.m. or something. So once I woke up this morning, I was still exhausted, which is why I was running a little late, because it took me a while to like get out of bed and everything, because I was like,
Yeah, no, I had my Halloween party Saturday, and then Sunday went to on a family trip. It's nice.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. For me, I have two like big social events in one weekend.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel
Still
that.
getting used to social stuff after Corona. So.
Yeah, I feel that. Like, it was weird going to a party yesterday. I was like, I feel strange about actually hanging out with people like IRL instead of just online.
Yeah.
It was very weird.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying it while I can, because the Corona numbers are not looking too great, so things might close again.
Yeah, things have gotten worse again, and I know a lot of people have been still getting sick, so definitely not done with this at all.
Sadly.
Honestly, I think like the opening up of things was too soon. I think it should have been kept closed for longer, but
Yeah, it's possible.
in the end, it's like, it's just really hard because, you know, there's the people like us who like properly follow the rules and mandates and whatnot, but there's always people who are just like whatever and do whatever they want. Yeah. And I think that's what makes it such a problem, because no matter how long you have things closed, like, it's still spreading and stuff because people just don't freaking listen. And so in the end, it doesn't matter no matter how long we wait. It's like, because people are terrible, it's like, if we all just did what we were supposed to from the get-go, like, this would probably be over with so much sooner.
Yeah, hopefully they can make like better vaccines. They are working on that as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for too, because it was the original vaccine, like, really is pretty weak. Like, the fact that it only works a couple months and now you need a booster and everything. And I honestly, like, I am worried about it because I've heard of people like getting sick with the booster because
that's the main problem. Like, it's like, you're vaccinated, but it doesn't stop like all the symptoms.
Yeah.
Can still get pretty sick because they had to rush out the vaccine, so it's still kind of weak.
Yeah.
They are working on like full immunity thing.
But I mean, also, like, everyone's bodies is different too, and so that's kind of also the problem with like asking everybody to take it, is the fact that, like, for me, I've taken vaccines all my life. Like, every single year the flu vaccine comes around, I take it. But that's because I know for me it works. Like, for my body, it works. But there are people who, if they take vaccines, their body reacts very poorly to them. And
if you have like autoimmune problems and stuff.
yeah,
like that.
or even just the fact that, as I said, different people's bodies are different, and so they'll react in different ways. And when you combine that with the fact that these vaccines are still very new, I do think that there is, some credence to being a little cautious about, taking these new vaccines, since there's so little we still know about them. And there are like some bad side effects that have been coming out, especially recently, like people having all sorts of different problems, especially a lot of women, especially having like problems with like their periods and things like that after they take these vaccines.
Because of course, as usual, it doesn't get tested properly.
Yeah, it's so true. And
it's like a huge problem in medicine. Like, all the stuff gets tested mostly for like white males.
Yeah, it's so true.
It's kind of like secondary.
Yeah. Like, I still think it's insane. Like, people are like, oh, things are different now. Like, sexism and racism and all that isn't a thing anymore. And I still remember when as early as me when I was a kid, I still remember I was having problems with my stomach because when I was a kid, I had huge acid reflux disease problems for many years of my life that only got better after taking medicine for years for it. But when I first got it and I couldn't sleep at night because my stomach hurt all the time, we went to the doctor, and the doctor was all like, oh, you know how women are, like, saying that it's just that there wasn't an actual problem. And so we went to another doctor, and the other doctor's like, yeah, you have acid reflux disease. It's like, what? And it's like, that
the thing
was
is, like, yeah, we got rid of all the, like, very obvious, like, reason things like, well, we got rid of slavery and women can vote now, so we're done, right? But,
Yeah.
like, only now we're really starting to uncover how much there really still is kind of like stealth bigotry.
Yeah.
It's
like, it's just ingrained in society and the mentality, and that's harder to, you know, combat against. Because with stuff like
'cause
voting
people aren't even
or
aware of it.
yeah, and also with stuff like voting and that whatnot, it's concrete. You know, you can make laws, make rules for that, but you can't really make laws and rules necessarily to stop like a person thinking a certain thing, you know, or a person's worldview.
Yeah, that's what like those people are scared of. That like every thought is going to be policed.
Yeah.
You can't really solve those issues with laws. You have to like, you know, educate people. And stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's very true. But yeah, anyways, video games. I mean, this is kind of just how every stream of mine is. So
yeah, let's escape from this terrible world into a much nicer place.
Yeah, a much nicer place where everyone is dying too.
At least they're more in control.
Yeah, I guess so. A little bit, I guess. I guess it depends on what you think of being in control. I did not mean to do that. I started turning on my webcam on Discord.
Oh.
And I was like, wait, hold up. I'm an idiot. Anyways, so last time, oh yeah, Rimmaru went absolutely insane. And for some reason, nobody has tried to kill him or anything, which is insane.
It's a recurring issue in this game. Yeah, people forgetting that we have fists at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so weird because, like, people will be like, I'm just gonna kill, like, my being like, I'm killing Kitaro at this moment. But then, and it's always at the exact wrong times. But then when it would be absolutely, like, a good time for people to be murderous, like, people aren't.
Yeah, it's like, oh, like a freaking demon shows up and like two of the guys are like, I'm gonna punch it.
Yeah.
And then Rimmaru goes feral and they're like, oh, I don't know, I can't do anything.
Yeah, it's like, what? What are you guys doing? Annoying.
Like break a fucking chair over his head or something.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I guess we'll go left to right and talk to everybody.
Yeah.
So...
I'm sure you know, but the real event lies ahead of us.
I wonder if this will be the end. I wonder if we're at the end.
It's possible. It's like 10 minutes into the stream. It does sound kind of like going into the final battles.
Yeah. It's like, we're at the point where it's like, save your game, buy the items from the store, stuff like that.
Finish up all your side quests.
Yeah.
Let's ask about Midori, I think.
About Midori Butthead.
We'll kill him. What else is there?
I mean, I was so on this. Let's kill him.
Kill the fucking guy. I don't care about his sad backstory. Kill him. Always saying you'll beat him or won't lose. No use doing that. Unless you show real bloodlust, he won't be afraid. Yes, feral, sir.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Still, I have to say, Ranmaru, he did something pretty outrageous. I mean, he fucking killed someone.
Yeah, that was pretty outrageous.
Yeah.
like laugh track.
No, did something like that. He went crazy. Can you believe it? Even I didn't expect he'd kill Miss Reiko. Who needs a doll that brings harm to humans?
Aren't you sad, so?
Sad. I can't even make that kind of feeling anymore. To me, there's no big difference between Midori Butthead and you all. Only the order.
So.
Right. So is still so.
Yeah, looking at so makes me uneasy.
Still planning to be the last one and survive.
Yeah, about whether my vote was correct.
Yeah, the game is really like hammering it, and you should have like killed him instead.
Yeah, the game really is kind of pushing for that, but I hate that. I want to say, can I say that I don't like anything that's like, oh, your choices are either 100% good or 100% bad. Like, then what's the point? Like, in the end...
With either choice, we get unique stuff that we wouldn't see otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not, you can do it.
Yeah, we can do all of them. It'll be a tough fight.
Now it really feels like a pre-final boss fight.
Yeah.
Yep, but I think it's true. Midori Butthead was afraid. Fear can change a person. He must have a weakness to exploit, Misra. It's a weird expression, but he wanted us to entertain him. And above all, he wanted to enjoy it himself. He's a big ball of desires.
That's an interesting way of putting it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I start choking at the last moment as soon as I start trying to talk, and I was like, ah. Hey, is it okay to leave Ranmaru free? I can't believe Hanako's trying to kill me IRL.
She's kind of a psycho.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Ranmaru, huh? Can't do anything now. Us or Ranmaru. Letting him get away scot-free ticks me off. But well, after the banquet's over, suppose you can just not bring him back. I mean, what's that look? You're gonna forgive him for killing Reiko-senpai? I'm not one to judge. Yeah, because we're technically the reason he became like this a little bit. Enough. No point taking it out on you, Sarah-senpai.
Still some responsibility.
Yeah. You're nothing to tie him with, and I'm sure he'd resist. Want to give him a big kick to satisfy myself.
I'm with her.
Yeah. He can't escape. Ranmaru doesn't have any choice but to participate in the banquet either. If it's a banquet where we can destroy him, I'll gladly take part in that. I'm joking. Are you, though?
No. 0%.
Mr. Policeman may be a lady killer, but I'm uneasy without him here. Nyan.
Right, why was Cage here not here anymore?
Well, because remember, I think Ranmaru, like, put him somewhere else. Remember? Because
Right.
we'll probably see him in a bit, I bet.
Hope so.
Now, some Muscle Gorilla and Muscle Punk are both injured, Nyan. We'll all be okay. Everyone will be okay, don't worry. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on them, Nyan. What about you, Gin? Feeling okay? I'm totally fine, woof! Good, you've gotten hearty, Gin. Big sis Sarah, depend on me anytime, Nyan. Gin. Gin is the best! Ugh! Yeah, I'm worried too. Worrying home, hope things won't worsen for them. Don't be scary, Nyan! This is kind of weird that you can talk to them multiple times.
Yeah.
They've got muscles, so they should be fine. Nyan, Yeah, muscles are amazing. Woof.
If you've got muscles, you can handle pretty much anything.
You know what? I want to talk to Ranmaru last.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well, actually. Oh, gotta plug in my headset.
Gin is my son too. Let's go.
Co-parenting.
Kyutaro. Still a little. I still need to talk with everyone.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Now's the time to brace yourself.
Kyutaro, is there something you haven't told me?
Ugh.
I want to know all about what happened when we were acting separately.
It's all just like I told you.
If you won't tell me, then I won't ask. I'm sure I can believe Kyutaro.
When you're ready, Sarah, give me a holler. We'll start preparing for the banquet.
Okay, so Kyutaro has to be last. Then. We'll do Ranmaru second to last then. You finally made it this far, Sarah. My. Are you prepared? My. Of course, I'm always ready. Hey, Sarah, do you like everybody? Of course.
No.
Of course, the dummies too. No, not that. I mean all the human survivors. I don't think you even need me to answer that. I guess so. I like you guys too. Whatever's awaiting us at the banquet, I'll be on your side. Maya's changed so much. Like it's amazing to see how much she's grown over the course of this part of the game.
Yeah, like once you realized that you actually cared about the dolls, it's
Yeah.
changed a lot.
Yeah. You're enthusiastic, Mai. Yeah, obviously. Your personality's changed, Mai. This banquet thing's scary, but I'll do my best. I didn't say you should revert back. Oh. Okay.
Never thought it'd go like this.
Kuramata. Is your body okay?
It doesn't look okay.
Yeah.
As if that's what matters right now. Shit. He betrayed us. Broke our promise.
We're the ones who were betrayed. It's not like he injured the dummies.
That ain't the issue. It pisses me off. Reiko should have been here too. I wanted to take pride in seeing the promise through. Shit. Depending on what the banquet is, maybe I'll get to offer up Maru.
I'm glad that everyone's ready to kill Ranmaru.
Yeah, especially the dolls.
Yeah.
Just funny,
Yeah. Never would have imagined.
Shit, that weakening Romaru of all people.
Are you mad? Well, are you mad? Are you mad, bro? I'll never forgive him.
Same here. I'm boiling over with anger. It's still too much for me to bear.
What is?
Miss Reiko, of course. Well, you've been aiding us the whole time. Look at the state Kurumala is in. If Romaru tries something before the banquet, I'll stop him. I'll throw myself in the way if I must. Supposing I even can.
Same here.
I expected as much. I could see a truly dazzling bond between you survivors. And yet I love to think Romaru did this to Miss Reiko. Yes, you always compromise with us, so why take Miss Reiko's life?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Trying to get the voice back. I declare, oh man, can we not get along anymore?
I do declare.
Ranmaru, huh? Yeah, I didn't think he was like that. No, if he hadn't met me, he wouldn't have become... What the heck? That's not right. If someone influenced him to turn on all evil, that's on him. Have you never experienced something like that, Anzu? Well, sure, I became a clown because someone else influenced me, but I'd never think about hurting anybody. Maybe Anzu's showing concern in her own way.
What?
I'm talking about Ranmaru. He's scary, right? Don't say that. Let's all be friends. But that Ranmaru's so scary. I thought he was just this kind of weak boy. Time to talk to Ranmaru.
Yo, Sarah. He's all cool now.
Yeah, way to stay calm.
As if my plan failed, I'm pissed off.
It's no good. I don't want to talk to Ranmaru as he is now. No matter how hard I try, I just remember the fact he killed Reiko. Not that I have any right to criticize him. What happened to winning?
I'll gun for it if I get the opportunity. It ain't like I can take on this many people.
Yeah.
Last
So I
option is
think...
to
Yeah.
Just try it out if he says anything.
Yeah, I don't think we should. I think we're good. Time to talk to Kyutaro. Prepare for the banquet. Are we ready?
Yep, let's go. Still have no idea what it means.
Yes, let's begin. Yeah, we still don't know. We'll find out.
Because everyone's talking like they understand exactly how it works. I'm sure everybody knows, but... Now we're gonna have to choose who goes into the Cat 7 coffins. Which one's the most busted, but...
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if they're alive or dead. Someone's gotta go in. Human or doll.
Want to do rock, paper, scissors, perhaps?
All the dummies go in. They'll do, right?
Why? Don't decide on your own. Well, why not if we're just getting in?
You get your ass in there too, Ramaru. You try to resist, I'll stuff you in a coffin if I gotta smash you apart. That's the last stand where dummies are gonna take. Don't get so heated, I'll get in.
Maru got in the coffin, so he's over here.
Turn on the cremator.
Yeah.
Incinerate him.
Guess I'll get in before I change my mind. Hinako got in the coffin. It's decided. Mai got in the coffin.
Well, no choice, huh?
Hayasaka got in the coffin. Ooh, alright. Anzu forced herself in. Which coffin? This one? The one that's broken? What?
What's on the floor, by the way?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Right.
Kuramada got
Oh,
into
right.
the coffin.
That means me too. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
All you dummies get in the coffins.
All that's left. Oh, all that's left is that one, Yan. The last coffin. I'll inspect it. This one? Which one?
I guess the broken one.
This one? This one?
What's next to the broken coffin?
Yeah, what the heck is this? Maple's burnt out body.
Ah, that makes sense. Okay, I guess it's the KG coffin.
I'll open it. No good, it won't open. You have to think of a way to pry it open, Jan. Yeah.
But, you know, the banquet isn't starting, so isn't this coffin empty?
Mr. Policeman really did escape, Jan.
So, thanks to that, we need to discuss who should go in the... Let's get it open first. Oh, the coffins!
They completely
something
buried
else?
themselves. Yeah, what? No way!
The gate! Hurry to the gate! Also, you know, it's morbid, but, you know, if they had to decide to put in there, why not bring Rico's body? I mean, he's dead already anyway.
Are we ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go! Believing in the dream! Banquet time. It's the guy from the start of the game! Remember the portrait that was talking to us?
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's him!
Should I give him the robot voice then? No, it doesn't seem fitting. Ah, jeez. What's a good voice? Hey yo! I've been withering away rating!
What? Where is everyone? Or what is this place?
Yeah. Either's fine.
What in the world is this place?
Why the antechamber for the banquet? Oops, pardon me. I'm Meister, who'll be overseeing proceedings for the banquet.
Overseeing with no eyes?
Now I'm gonna have to select you a challenger.
Are you gonna make us do, Nyan?
That's a bit too close to me to read what I'm doing now.
Nah, it's fine.
Alright. Oh now, can't tell you that yet. The game is Russian roulette. It's a test of luck between the challengers.
Oh, this is good. This is actually really good. Cause think about it, just the narrative repetition, the narrative circular, like, what's it called?
Dude really likes roulette.
But like just the idea that we started the game with the first game we did was Russian roulette, and now it's been brought back, like towards the end of the game.
I could just give him a German accent. I'm terrible at it, but I can try.
Heck yeah. I love this kind of like narrative parallels, you know? It's pretty good. Just once again.
Allow me to introduce the other challenger.
I love it. But yeah, like, oh my gosh, it's, yeah, I don't remember what I was gonna say, but I do love some good, yeah, these good motifs and parallels of some good stuff.
Midori, a butthead. Quit it with the theatrics. Now, which coffin will you pick first?
First?
These? The challengers will go in these coffins. More coffins. Why, they're the same kind that were in the cemetery. No traps here. And they're brand new and unused. Lucky you. If you're scared, I want to pick me first.
Wait!
At any rate, let's look them over and make sure there's nothing suspicious.
Okay, we can save, thank God. I was worried. I was like, please let me save. Okay, no, what the?
You said inspect them, but... Go ahead!
What? How do we inspect? The game isn't letting us inspecting them. We're just deciding on one. What do we pick? What?
You can't click on Midori, right? Or...
No, I tried, see?
The heck?
We can't do anything. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Okay, I'm gonna say this, since I bet this is where we decide like who gets to live out of the dummies. If we don't save we're restarting this section. I'm saying that right now. We're saving my... I don't know what to pick, left or right.
Go left then, I guess.
Right, the left coffin.
Alright, well let's check him a little more. Oh, okay.
Q-Taro inspected the coffins very carefully.
No need to put your sticky hands all over them. There's no difference between the two coffins. Seems that way. Nothing suspect. We'll go with the one Sarah picked. Okie dokie. Then I'll go in the one you didn't pick.
Midori Butthead got in the right coffin.
Was this really the right one? Well, there's no way to tell, so no reason to beat yourself up over it. Now for you to decide on a challenger. Feel free to take your time thinking it over.
Yeah, there's no reason to beat yourself up over a game that gives you literally no, like... No way of knowing any, like, whether any decision is correct.
Yeah. Heads or tails? Ah, I should have picked tails. No,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
50-50. Though, not so long, these dummies run out of battery, of course. What to do? Guessing the challenger will be in danger, as ever.
We have to decide now? We don't even know the rules! Yeah, it's so dumb. I'll do it, Nyan!
Nani?
Gin?
I say let him.
I would say why suddenly?
Yeah.
Like, questioning it. Why are you suddenly... I'm always the one being protected. Wolf, no you're not. Gin, you've been helping us this entire time. Gin, you've been one of the most helpful people on the team this entire game. Like, people like Q-Taro are, like, sitting around messing things up, and you're over here, like, saving the day over and over and over again. Gin, you're the best. I will not stand for you putting yourself down. You're all nice, so you'd never pick me at times like this, Nyan. But if that meant only I survived, I'm sure I'd regret it. Wolf, I'd feel like I was a burden. So I want you to let me do it. Wolf, I want to know there were people who were saved by me being there. Wolf, that's... you already have. Because I love all of you guys.
Oh, he did say... Oh, he's just going.
Yeah.
Can't even stop him.
Yeah.
He did say it was gonna be Russian roulette, so...
Yeah.
Guessing. Let's move on. It's about time to start.
Okay, so save again.
Almost looped again.
Okay. Passage continues further in. Where?
Yeah.
Proceed, I guess. Whoa, what the heck? You've arrived in quite the place. I love when my dog looked at me without a single brain cell in her eyes. It's the same with Data. Sometimes Data looks at me and I'm like, there's nothing going on in there. I don't see any coffins anywhere.
It's about time.
I'll prepare myself. I'm not going to sacrifice anyone. I wonder if Meister is our dad. What if it's like he removes like the bandages and he's like, oh hi Sarah, and we're like, oh snap. I wouldn't put it past it. There's no way to save here. Wow. What's a giant moon in the center? What the heck? This looks like a Castlevania boss fight right here.
Maybe it is. It's only platform.
Yeah.
Well then, let's begin, shall we? Come forth.
Oh frick.
Madame, an amazing machine, isn't it?
Coffins. Is everyone in there?
Yeah, no shit. Whoa, don't bother trying to open them, alright? Because I've locked the coffins just now.
At any rate, I should get closer and inspect them.
Yeah, this game is going to be super tall.
Ah, the platform Oh!
Okay.
Oh, I get it.
The chamber and the people are the bullets.
Yeah, so now, yeah, I just noticed that as we moved it, I was like, oh shoot, this is like a gun chamber, and the people are the bullets.
That's why we have the one broken coffin is like the indicator, but don't know what order they fell into the gun.
Yeah. It's like the game all over again from the start. Yeah, where the heck is KG? I really do want to know. Platform rotated. Yeah.
Incredible, eh? Using this machine, you guys got to locate Midori Butthead.
Locate Midori Butthead?
Yeah, in one of these 9 coffins, whoever hits their target first wins. That is the Russian roulette banquet. That means... naturally, the challenger dies if they are hit. So Gin's life is on the line.
Says the guy who was all like, I don't care about other...
I'll kill all you guys.
And now he's all like, oh no, we gotta save them. Oh my god.
Choose a side, so.
So's brain is just all over the place. So needs a nap. That's all. That's all that really this is showing.
Either finish or face turn or then.
Yeah. Hey.
That's you.
Hey, let's get. Well, but no, I was staring because I was like, where is she talking? Didn't she get in a coffin? Where is she? What? So is she like, hey, let's get out of here, like that? Okay, yeah, they're talking from inside the coffins. Are you outside? Yeah, Mix and Sarah. Gin.
They are completely soundproofed in there, except you can still hear them. Oh, they talk via monitors.
I can't see anything from here, Nyan. If only I'd known. I should have gone in there.
Don't be thinking anything foolish, Miss Sarah.
Eh?
We're the only ones who can properly observe things from the outside. I got it.
That's right. What important is winning and surviving. I'll win and save Gin.
Oh, and by the way, this is a team battle, so Midori Patet needs a button pusher too. Meaning I'll push the button in this stead. You ain't gonna cheat. My cheating is Midori Patet's cheating. Will share responsibility.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Yeah, I guess, like...
I don't know.
You better not cheat yourselves. Rule breakers get death.
How could... Yeah, as if we could cheat. What?
Well then, once we decide the turn order, we can get started. I'd say it's fine for Team Gin to go first, having the disadvantage.
Alright. I would feel like going first in this situation, though, is a disadvantage. Because if we could see what the other team decides and be like, oh, so that's what we gotta do.
Let's figure out how this works anyway. Went a little long, Let's start already. Yeah. Russian Roulette Banquet Edition, begin.
I love that everything was, you know, kind of hinted at from the start of the game. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
An extremely heavy air dominates the space. Oh, it's the same music that plays during the main game. From what we heard, the rules are simple. 9 coffins. If Gin is picked, we lose. If Midoriya Butthead is hit, we win. But...
Of course, I can't imagine it's that simple.
above all, it's strange that Midori Butthead, who should be in a coffin, isn't saying anything. But it doesn't change what we have to do. We'll discuss it together and find an answer.
By the way, you can rotate the coffins during your discussions if you want. Make good use of it. Oh no, our mind is a limited resource.
Okay, so we can save. That's good.
First, let's inspect this machine closely. Might do more than just rotate. Seems wise.
Yeah.
We ought to think about how we can differentiate the coffin.
I feel like that should be after inspecting.
Decide to see what our options are first.
So choose this topic.
Yeah. Well, naturally, let's get to inspecting.
Right then. I'll touch around and see if there's anything else we can control.
Right.
What? This part of the platform. It shows the number of each coffin. So what are these round lamps beneath the numbers?
Hey, whoa, don't go carelessly pressing that.
Will you tell me about it?
Of course, these lamps are a hidden function.
Hint?
Yep, this is a game where you and Midori Butthead take turns selecting coffins. However, before each selection, you can get one hint.
Can my opponent use it too? Can Midori Butthead use that too?
Yeah, and I'm sure he will.
And what exactly are these hints?
So bad, explanation ends here.
Oh my god!
Just see what happens and think about it.
What?
You're good at puzzles.
If we can
Oh,
only
like-
use it once, I can't choose aimlessly. I want to narrow things down to an extent first. I think we need to discuss after all.
Alright.
Yeah, so I guess choose this topic.
Yeah. Alright, let's observe.
So he says, but...
There's hardly any differences in appearance. Well, one is broken as hell.
Yeah,
Oh,
the only
that-
one we can identify is Anzu's coffin. That means there's only a 1 in 8 chance that we hit Midori Butthead.
At the same odds that we hit Gin.
Yeah! That's the problem, Wolf! I can't die like this, Wolf! Right, but what differences in appearance is there?
Can you think of anything, Miss Sarah? A way to see what the eye can't see?
Let me think about it.
Do we still have our... Oh yeah, we still have our items. So we could use the lantern, maybe.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, we can save as well. So...
Yeah.
Yeah, the ID card. Oh, do you think Kurumada still has the transceiver?
Maybe.
Though I don't think it would help, I guess.
Oh, lantern might help. I think that's what he's hinting at.
Yeah. So this one, right?
Yeah.
This is it!
Interesting. The lantern, huh?
The light of this lantern can reveal things that you can't normally see.
But isn't it out of battery, conveniently for the plot?
Oh my god.
We'll use the one I picked up.
Like, when did it get out of battery? When did that happen? What?
Just now, and I just know because the plot demands it.
Received
okay,
a lantern
getting
from
it.
Kyutaro.
Thinking it's the same as your lantern, Sarah.
Thank you very much. Now let's try this. Oh! I see.
The coffins are glowing.
What? What's going on outside? I'm not sure of the details either, but there's something special to these coffins. We might just be able to tell them apart.
I mean, if you're allowed to walk up to the whole thing, can't you just like knock on the coffins and see?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're encased in like a soundproof thing, so I don't think that works.
Oh, right, yeah, so they wouldn't hear you.
Yeah. Mystery of the glowing coffins. So remember,
Oh,
the
right,
glowing
just
ones. The glowing ones were the ones from the room, because those ones are the ones that were glowing. Remember? So I think it's all the ones that were from that room were the glowing ones, and the ones that aren't are the non-glowing ones. So we can just hit the non-glowing ones, but then there's a chance of hitting Gin, which is a problem.
Can we check how many there are of each? Because
I think we're about to see.
There are 3 non-glowing ones already. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
The coffins must be made with a special material that glows in a lantern's light.
Wait, how do you...
Yeah, how do you know that? Hey, I do declare, hey, what's it look like? How many glowing coffins are there? Tell me.
Saw the coffins glowing like this when we got off on when we were off on our own too. Or maybe they can see the glow from the inside as well.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Well, they can hear us talking. They just can't hear, like, from the coffin itself. They hear through, like, a speaker system. So, extract Kyutaro?
Like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can extract from them as well, so that makes sense. Yeah. Never would have guessed the same lantern would be on floor 5 too. When we used it in the cemetery, all 7 coffins started glowing.
All 7? This is an important statement. Yeah. Can we move this? Okay, we can. So...
How many are there?
Wait.
Because...
Wait, this one isn't glowing.
You know what, I'm gonna write down which ones are glowing.
Okay,
Seems
so we
useful.
see 3, 1... So number 3 is glowing. Number 1 is glowing. Number 9 is glowing. Number 8 is glowing.
Just writing down all the numbers first.
Number 6 is glowing.
8, 6. Yeah. 3 and 1.
And
That's
9.
only 5 of them. Yeah. That's only 5 of them.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. But that's weird.
Yeah.
Why is number 2? So is it the
number 2 is
opposite?
definitely from above.
Is it the
I mean,
opposite?
should only be 2 coffins that are not from upstairs. So there's something weird going on for sure. Maybe they switched out coffins. Maybe some people are not actually here. Who knows?
4, 5. So it's 4, 5, 7, and 2, right? Are the ones that are non-glowing.
Yeah. And number 2 is definitely from upstairs because it's like busted.
So it has to be either 4, 5, or 7 has to be the ones.
Maybe. We don't need more information, I think.
Because one of them could be KG coffin. And maybe that's why it's
Yeah.
not working properly.
That makes sense, yeah. It's like the busted one and then KG is why they're not glowing.
Yeah.
And then someone else has been like pulled out. Maybe a
So extract. Well, do you know? Yeah, the number of glowing coffins. So 5, right?
Yeah.
5. Really? I see. So... Oh my gosh, I have the wrong voice. I declare if there are 5 glowing coffins, then like what? This has to be a lead. Let me think about it.
Yes.
Just for example, I believe some ores like ruby and diamond glow in ultraviolet light. Maybe those coffins are made of diamond too. I once tried the ultraviolet light in my room, but everything glowed. I don't know. Especially the keyboard.
Oh my god.
You.
Okay, so conflict, I think Kitaro and Anzu.
Yeah.
Store statement. Apply stored statement. All 7 glowed. Sorry, I'm opening my drink.
Yeah.
Then why are only 5 glowing now?
By the way, there exists no other coffins than these.
So the 7 glowing coffins were reduced to 5 glowing coffins because...
Some of the coffins lost their glow.
Yeah, the KG coffin and the beat up coffin. Yeah. And then the other 2...
Alright. Why don't we think about why that is?
We already figured it out! Oh my god.
Dara should know as well, because he's like, he worked on this weird switch rule probably. So.
Yeah. The coffins lost glow.
We can at least tell that Anzu's number 2 coffin isn't glowing.
I've lost my glow!
Don't go adding pointless statements.
I'll retract it. That was good. That was a good meta right there.
Yeah. Maple will explode on top of Anzu's coffin. Is that why?
But there should be another coffin that's lost its glow too, right? Is there any other possible cause? Even little things matter here. Do any of you remember anything unusual that happened to the coffins? Oh, what? I wonder what happened.
All I can think of is how their peculiar smell bothers me.
Ranmaru, I'm asking you to. You better speak up.
That's right. Hinako splashed liquid at me, and my coffin got all sticky, I recall. But that should definitely show up on the ultraviolet light.
Yeah.
Maybe the coffins actually glow using electricity. I bet they ran out of battery. It's gotta be explosion's fault, yeah? The heat of the blast, say? And then the heat of the incinerator.
Yeah. So, save game.
Yeah.
I think first I want to extract from So, because he actually brought up a good idea.
Yeah, I don't think he's right, but sure. Maybe.
No, I'm
Or
thinking
maybe
that, like, because it used up the incinerator's power, and it ran
That's also
out.
possible, I guess,
Yeah.
The heat would also make sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what is this one?
I'll just extract from everybody.
Yeah. Hinako had me hold her cocoa, you know? Ooh, that's also hot. I told her it's hot, carry it yourself. Then she crumpled it up and splashed it all over my coffin. I had no choice but to wipe it off myself. But what of it? That ain't relevant, is it?
I can't overlook this. So could that be it? Could it be it's not Keiji's coffin, but it's Ranmaru's coffin who got hit by water? Or by hot cocoa?
Okay. Yeah. also.
I'm surprised Hinako didn't say anything.
It's gotta be explosion. The impact of the explosion, or the heat, as a lot of could have done it, ain't there?
I feel like staying in this coffin for too long will give my suit a stench.
The hot cocoa. Yeah, you can conflict that one with Romaro, because if it's like heat and then he's saying the cocoa is not relevant, that seems like the only real conflict.
Yeah. So, conflict.
Yeah. Kuruma then.
Hold on a sec. I want to hear about what you said.
You said the cocoa didn't matter. But both the explosion and the hot cocoa share the fact of being super hot. Wouldn't it so want?
He's not wrong that a blast and hot cocoa would both be high temperature.
But yeah, then my coffin would have to be clear too, because she's super hot as well. That's right, if heat had an effect. We can draw the conclusion that something melted.
Paint. Maybe there's something like paint on the surface of the coffins that glows from the lantern.
Come to think of it, that would connect to something else.
Consent form? Yeah, because we steamed off the
Yeah.
black paint.
Yeah.
Although if it's still just hot cocoa, I would expect there at least be
The
some
consent form in the
low
classroom.
spot.
That black paint. Well, similarly, when I used the lantern and a spray of steam got rid of it.
Whoa! Someone's using the same paint.
It's not unlikely.
The paint comes off at high temperatures. That could certainly explain Ramaru's coffin losing its glow. And it also leads us to the possibility that a certain other coffin lost its glow.
Another coffin that stopped glowing. A coffin that might have stopped glowing similar to Ramaru's. That would be Keiji's coffin.
Yeah, because of
The coffin Keiji was in. The coffin used a cremation system meant to grill Keiji alive. Hi, Adam. Welcome to the stream. I love you so much. How's it going?
But then we have a different problem.
Yeah.
Precisely. And it was so hot that just touching the lid could burn you. Oh, that means that maybe only that one of the two coffins that got added is also painted.
Oh, that's true.
There should be 3 from up top that lost their paint. That sucks.
Yeah, that makes things a lot more complicated. So, Salmasier policeman coffin lost its glow too, Nyan. I bet the melted paint got under the lid, which is why it got stuck and wouldn't open, Nyan.
But that's strange, isn't it? That would mean between Anzu, Romaro and Keiji, 3 coffins stopped glowing.
Yep. Ah, the number don't match up. Well, and also, don't you wonder who painted them and when? Good point. I want to clear that up. Understood. Let's discuss it. Progress. Who painted the coffins when?
First up, when I split off from Sarah, all 7 coffins in the cemeteries were glowing. Meaning, someone painted them before we split.
I imagine had to have been Midori Butthead. Surely the culprit wouldn't be one of us.
Wouldn't it get on their hands or clothes when they applied it, this paint stuff? I sure don't remember seeing any suspicious activity in the cemetery. I mean, wasn't it just already painted?
Yeah. Could there not be a culprit, Nyan? Hey, Hey, do you think there's a difference between Gin and Midori Butthead's coffins and the rest? Ah, dude, Claire got it. The culprit is Maple.
Hold up. We sure that old-timer Kyutaro is telling the truth? There must be some meaning to them being painted in the first place.
I love that everybody has something to say this time.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, oh boy. Here we go.
Oh, jeez. It's like 8 people.
Yeah, so save.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's extract from everybody.
Yeah. If someone was fiddling with a brush, of course I would have thought, what are they doing? You know.
Yeah. Also, Adam, the stream is going pretty well. How's your day going?
Since nobody saw nothing suspicious like that. Must have been much earlier. At the very start, before the death game began.
Before it began?
So basically, he reapplied their color to prepare for the death game. Midori Butthead must have had some old coffins lying around and repainted.
He reused them. Oh, how did it go, Adam?
Hope it went well.
The culprit doesn't
didn't.
exist. In other words, it goes, yeah, and the ghost of the person that coffin played a trick. Wolf? Should I respond?
I can't see you anyway, so... I guess, seriously? I don't remember, didn't quite catch what he said.
Oh, he said that a ghost did it.
Oh, right. Yeah, in that case, let's not take it seriously.
I was joking, Nyan. Stop treating me like a troublesome kid. Wolf! I mean, it's a brand new coffin, so of course there would be a ghost, Nyan. Brand new? How big, Sis Sarah? You don't remember Wolf? See, we had said, I can't wait. It's my first time using this fancy new coffin, Nyan. Come to think of it, Gin is the best. He is the best. Heck yeah, Adam. I believe in ya.
Alright, so I already have a conflict, but let's keep going.
Yeah.
If you want to confirm, just check if anyone has paint on their clothes. I mean, they're locked in coffins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that you can see the one inside coffins.
For Ranmaru, who's doing this out of love for Sarah, he's pretty mean to Sarah.
Yeah, it's basically like he failed and now he's just like,
He's all
sulking.
prissy, yeah. Only Midori Butthead would get these weird ideas. What kind of intention did he have? Can't even be bothered to consider it.
Hold up! Yeah, no, right, if this cat is making a misjudgment, we'll be in some real shit.
Maybe they were stored differently from the coffins in the cemetery, for instance. See, when we couldn't go down to floor 4, she was slapping on the paint.
Just slapping it off.
Wasn't the shutter closed so no one could get into the cemetery? Anzu is like the most useless. Like, she's even more
She's the comic
useless.
relief,
Yeah, she's even more useless than Kyutaro is. Oh, yeah, huh, sorry.
This game is just like prejudiced against red hair.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god.
There must be some meaning in them being painted. I mean, so long as they are lit by a lantern, their color isn't even any different.
Yeah, so there's no reason to paint them except to make them glow.
Okay, so from that, it's,
Yeah, so
no,
it's
I didn't mean to
conflict.
hit that. I didn't mean to hit that either. I'm sorry. So conflict this, store statement with this, apply store statement.
Again, you sure about that?
Of course, Yan!
Then that makes sense why nobody looks suspicious. A new coffin would be painted to start with.
So it was, oh my god, I do declare so it was coated in paint when it was made. I always struggle to get back into this voice for some reason. Like the, yeah, like the chocolate on chocolate-covered almonds.
Then the coffins outside the cemetery too. According to Meister, Gid and Midori Butthead's coffins are both new, right?
So Gid and Midori Butthead's coffins.
They should, I guess. But then one more needs to have from upstairs needs to have been deactivated.
So they do both glow then.
Yeah, I guess.
Both of their coffins glow. Exactly, Nyan.
That would make the coffins add up, does it? Rather than 2 out of 7 coffins losing their glow, it's 4 out of 9. It will mean Anzu's, Ramaru's, Keiji's, and one other coffin stopped glowing.
There's just one we can't identify?
But I suspect the last one will be among the cemetery coffins.
It would be odd if it wasn't.
Now we're narrowing things down. After all, this means Midori Butthead is in one of the glowing coffins.
Then if we pick a glowing coffin...
Oh, wait up. Same goes for Gin, too.
I do declare, oh yeah, then that's not good.
Unless we got a way to distinguish Gin and Midori Butthead. It's still a game of chance.
Yeah.
I mean, do we actually get to shoot at the coffins, or?
Yeah, I think we just pick them.
Yeah, because otherwise we could just aim high.
1 in 5. 1 in 5 odds that we hit Midori Butthead. If we just miss, that's one thing, but if we hit Gin, Gin dies.
If we hit someone else, they also probably die, right? It's like,
yeah.
I think. Sarah, don't you think it's about time that we try that hidden function? We've narrowed it down to 5. It's possible we could use it. We could narrow it further using the hint.
That's true.
I'll explain how to use it. Put the coffin you want to use a hint on right in front, then touch the platform.
Okay, got it. I'll choose one of the glowing coffins to use a hint on.
Let's see, so the glowing ones.
Okay, we're saving first. Save the game.
If the game was simple, then 8 and 9 would be like the new ones, because they're both glowing, they're both at the end, basically. I don't think that's it, but it's good a place to start as any, right?
Oh yeah, because remember, wasn't it the thing in the original game was that it's like you put them in there?
Yeah, you choose how to put them in.
yeah, it talked about how the whole thing is like done, and oh my gosh, it's so hard to move this, by the way. So I think it must be either 8 or 9.
Yeah, that's the logical option.
Should we check what 9 is or 8?
Sure, let's go. I think who got in their coffin last? I think it was Gin, right?
Yeah. So I think if it turns out that 9... I think if it turns out if 9 is Gin, then we know 8 is probably Midori.
Yeah. Seems logical. Alright. Let's go.
We saved, it's okay.
Yeah.
It lit up red?
Oh. Wait, is that it? What's that tell us?
Muscle Gorilla, calm down, Yan. We can think about that together. Woof!
I guess you're right. Listen, we can't use another hint. If we don't hit Midori Butthead, it'll come around to this turn.
We have to prevent that. Gin's life is on the line.
Yeah, the color, I'm guessing.
That makes sense.
The lamp's color.
Color, huh?
Think back to our searching on this floor. We saw numerous devices with a relation to color.
That's true.
And we'll have to discuss what we can determine from the color of neon. Right, if we join forces, I'm sure we can solve this mystery. Let's uncover the secret of the color. The secret of the color!
Bum, bum, bum. The lamp says what's inside. Red means red blood. That means there's a human in there.
Color, huh? Weren't there those 3 buttons on Maple's back? Red, blue, and yellow.
I seem to recall seeing a message mentioning the colors red, blue, and yellow. Hey, could it be a gender or something? Lots of bathrooms in Japan use red for girls and blue for boys, yeah? That's why I painted my hair blue, because I'm so masculine.
I can't. I don't know if it's relevant, but there was a color glow for my fingerprint scan. I kind of feel like it's gonna be hard to theorize from just the color of the lamp. Woof! Wait, we have the item. Game start. Blue 1, red 6, yellow 0. But that was just for the maple thing, I think.
Oh, that's the game start as in, like, what was in the coffins at the start, I think. But they were all dolls in the coffins, right? I think.
Should I show the item to sew, or should I extract from everybody first?
I don't know if it matters.
Let's extract from everybody first. Well, let's save first.
Yeah, always.
And now let's extract from everybody.
What was it again?
Oh, frick, I moved the thing.
I know it sounds stupid, but whether they got blood is the big way to tell if someone's a doll or not.
I kind of feel like it's gonna be hard to theorize. What do we do? Wolf, this isn't good, Nyan. Gin's uneasy. Those buttons made a link between emotions and colors, didn't they? Red is anger, blue is sadness, yellow is joy. Suppose that has anything to do with the answer? Emotions and colors.
That's why I got laughed at for having a red backpack as a kid. Pissed me off. I really did paint his hair blue.
Yeah.
I'll compensate.
Yeah.
So anyway, person in coffin number 9's a girl. No mistaking it.
And that color was, sorry, I forgot.
Oh boy.
Should I show the item to Uso, you think?
Yeah, I think so. Makes sense.
This is it! Armada dumb. Is this what you saw, So?
And that is...
You found this note while exploring, which matches something that was displayed on the coffin control system.
I see. I remember now. The colors were all laid out there. Oh, red is dull. Ah.
Oh, so wait.
So then that's Midori?
Yeah, I guess 9 has to be Midori then?
Yeah, maybe.
Blue human, red doll, yellow vacant.
Oh, and since it was on the coffin control system, the colors must be information about the contents of the coffin, surely.
Yeah, we figured out. So the red color of this lamp.
Who do we have in the non-glowing coffins? We have Anzu, right?
Yeah, Anzu, what's his name? Rimaru, and Nobody.
Nobody.
Yeah, because Keiji was supposed to be in the other one.
Oh, right.
And then one that we don't know about.
So we still have a chance of killing Mai if we pick this one.
Yeah.
But it could just be the right answer. So. That means one of the dummies, isn't there?
This is a huge hint, because everyone but Gin will be red. If we pick a red coffin, we can avoid hitting Gin.
That really it? So remember the coffin control screen again. Specifically, the message on the top right.
Data log. Blue 1, red 6, yellow 0.
Ain't this a record from when all the contents of the coffins was checked?
Yeah, we didn't do anything like that, Nyan.
Maybe it records it automatically.
If so, when is this record from?
I think... It has to be the start.
No, because...
Because the note also said game start. Because after that the coffins were never like filled anymore. It's like we had KG in one of the coffins.
Oh! Oh
so
no!
One of the balls is actually human, I think.
One of them is a human. Yes, this is at the start. So the start of the game, right?
Yeah, has to be.
Must be when the game started. I'm guessing a note was a printout of this log. And since it says...
does have like a rocket fist. So
yeah. Game start, blue 1, red 6, yellow 0. That would place it at the very beginning before Midori and Butthead and the dummies came out. But wait, that would mean those 7 had one human mixed in, Yan? Because remember, at one point, I forgot who said this. One of them said that that we have an Asunaro spy.
Yeah.
I think one of them must have been human. And I don't think it's Midori, because Midori showed that he is kind of a doll at this point.
Yeah,
so I think
like a robot arm.
I think it might be somebody else in the mix was never a doll.
It's not Romaru and it's not Kurumada.
Yeah.
But a human amongst the dummies.
There's what?
So who's this sneaky bastard? Hard to believe it.
Look, let's calm down for a second.
You think we can calm down about this?
Because that means there's a person who's been lying and pretending to be one of the dummies.
Hell, what would they even do that for?
What should I do? I don't know what this fact means, but I won't be able to fully trust the dummies at this rate. In that case, understood. Let's make it clear who the human is. Progress! Maybe.
My bad.
Who's the human?
She's so useless. Dummies and Midori Butthead. That's a group of 7s that got one human in the mix. I got no damn clue. Is it Romaru or what? I replaced my whole hand, remember? Still trying to call me human? Hilarious.
Being able to take your hand off doesn't necessarily mean you're a doll. But getting a hole that big in your stomach, Kurumada's gotta be a doll, huh? I declare, hey, do you think there's cases where someone doesn't even realize they're human?
We all saw our deaths in the victim videos. It's hard to imagine a human mixing in.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm not sure about one of them. But still, this coffin is still a safe pick, regardless. But depends on what you call safe, of course. But, yeah. Coffin control system's got a color code: blue, human, red.
Yeah, sorry, I accidentally clicked.
That's what was in the coffins at game start. It's clear as day. There's a human in the mix. Ugh, a filthy human. I even sprayed steam. Hell, is anything about me human? Yeah, he like drank that, right, to like fill the hand, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that all, Ranmaru?
Right, and that finger you found me was a stun gun upgrade part?
I see, so you use that on me.
I didn't intend to harm you, believe me.
Midori Butthead's hand came off too, but that could have been a prop to make it look like he was a doll. A prop, So are you thinking that Midori Butthead is the human Hanako? I can't say that for sure yet. But just remember this, Midori Butthead is with the organization. He can freely use everything in this facility. There's no such things as impossible.
Ugh. Make it complicated. I mean, he's a traitor, right? I don't want to be one of the dummies, damn it.
If he were human, that'd be way too big of a stomach ache. He'd die.
He'd be very dead,
That's
yeah.
true. We can be pretty sure he's a doll. Then who in the world could it be? It's possible they wouldn't be aware, right? And I'm no exception. Maybe I could be the human.
You saw them too, didn't you? Everyone pictured it those definitely died.
Hi there, Zach.
Hi, Zach. I love you. I love it. I love that Automod stopped Zach from saying that. That was amazing. I'll game over you in Minecraft, Anya. Heck yeah. Come at me. Yeah, hi, Zach. How's it going? Oh my gosh, amazing. That made my day right there.
That's
That was incredible.
Unfortunate as that is.
I don't know.
alright.
Okay, one human in the mix. Stun gun. So I think it must be these two. Because these are the
guess,
two that changed. That finger Sarah found me.
Is there an item that's useful? I don't know.
Oh my god! Those emotes are scary.
That's highly cursed.
That's like the most cursed emotes I've seen in a while. Fun fact, when I was a kid, I was super, like, a little kid, like 2 years old or so, I was super into Teletubbies for some reason, and I don't know why. I loved it. Every time it was on TV, I was, like, glued to the TV to watch Teletubbies. And I don't know why. Like, I look back on it, and I'm like, this is horrifying. Why did I love it so much?
You were the target audience, and they must make it that way for a reason, I guess.
Yeah, because I loved it. I was, like, into it.
Scientifically tested to work on 2-year-olds.
I guess so. Oh my god. Oh, is that Vinny emote? Let me see. Yeah, it is. I recognized that thing from Vinny Vine Sauce vids.
Find some cursed emotes as well.
Yeah. I don't think I have any cursed emotes, honestly. Like, I have Anya the Cursed. That's a little curse. Heck yeah. Gamer lube, oh god. I'm scared. Oh, I have this, the Sinnoh Sus emote.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, that one's pretty bad. I don't think there's anything else.
Pig is pretty bad as well.
Yeah, Sinnoh Pig. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Squat it up. I honestly don't think I have like anything else.
Yeah, no, most of mine are pretty awesome.
Wait, where did I get all these other emotes? I have like a bunch of emotes that I don't even know where I got it from.
Yeah, maybe from events and stuff like
Oh, that's exactly it. I must have gone from events. And also there's like a bunch of emotes I just haven't noticed because it's like new emotes that I just haven't used. But yeah, definitely, like, there's holiday emotes and hyperscape emotes, and I have, like, a bunch of emotes that I just didn't even freaking know I had. Oh my god.
Alright.
Incredible. Anyways, we spent a lot of time looking at emotes. Oh my gosh, I can't get rid of this now. Let me put this away, please. How do I get rid of this? Ah! Okay, fine. I'll put pickle. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah. We could probably give this.
Maybe.
But I don't know, do we give it to Hinako, do you think?
I guess I don't really know what to do with it.
Because,
I mean,
or maybe we should
can't really give
conflict
it to her
them.
'cause
Maybe
she's-
we can conflict
yeah.
them first.
Yeah, let's try that.
Okay, nope. That was a mistake.
Kurumada maybe? Because he's still suspecting him.
So give it to... Oh, nope. Ah, we're fucking up now.
Our mind is going to ruin.
No! Ah! We're freaking up.
Losing mind.
Okay, what do we do?
Well, we can Kurumada and Ronmaru are conflicting, sort of, right?
Oh, you're right. So maybe
yes,
conflict the
very
two of
strong,
them?
I'm not sure.
Oh my god, we're messing up so bad.
Okay, let's calm down. What's Kyutaro saying?
The group of seven's got one human in the mix.
Does anyone else have Anzu and the other guy? What do they say? Yeah, I guess this conflicts with Kyutaro, sort of. It's all pretty vague though. Can you do Hinako one more time? What she said. Yeah, doesn't really help. Oh wait, no such thing as impossible and then Ayasaka? Maybe. Like that she could say like, oh, you know, they can talk through videos, but...
Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. These two conflict.
Alright.
Oh, never mind. I'm still an idiot. I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, he conflicts with Hayasaka, but it's kind of weak. I don't know.
We can try. I have no
He's routing.
ideas.
Yeah.
Oh my god! At this rate, we're gonna have to.
Yeah, I mean, we've lost like 60 health. We kind of gotta reload.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds useful, but what do we do with it? Is there an
Maybe.
item that can help with that? Or... Oh, sorry.
That was great.
Okay, that was worth it.
Yeah, oh my god.
We extracted all of them, right?
What? Did we try conflicting? Yeah, we did. Kurumada and Reimaru, right?
Hmm. I mean, yeah, I could conflict her with Romaru, because Romaru didn't realize... No, I don't know. What do we have? What is the green book? Is that anything? Yeah, no, not really. No. I don't know. I'm pretty stumped, honestly.
Yeah, me too. I'm stumped. Oh
Gonna
boy.
try some conflict we haven't tried yet, I guess. What do we have? I feel like Anzer's thing is important. Maybe her with Hanmaru? Don't know why exactly, but... it doesn't make sense. Yeah, you could do him with Hinako.
Why?
Because she says like, oh, nothing is impossible. And he's like, oh, well, but there's videos. So I'm thinking maybe she'll explain that they can like manipulate the images or something. It's also a stretch, but you know.
Yeah, no.
What the hell? Yeah, we did extract from her as well, right?
Yeah, we've extracted from everybody.
Huh. And there's no options for herself other than save game, right? Yeah.
I just don't know. What could it possibly be?
Yeah, I don't know either. Did we try Kyutaro and Ranmaru yet?
I think we did. Oh wait, no, maybe we can do that.
They're not saying anything conflicting, but they both have red text, so...
Oh my god! This is the first time we've been truly stumped in this game.
Yeah, like, I don't know what we could possibly do here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like what Ans was saying is important, but I don't know what to do with it.
Okay, we're gonna have to reload. I'm gonna reload it.
I'll go to the bathroom real quick then.
Okie doke, no worries. I just don't know. Oh, and this is before we extracted from everybody. Okay, and now let's save the game so that we've already extracted from everybody. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't. I'm just like being dumb. A voice goes.
Hello. Okay. Notes. Can you look at the note again? Because that relates to this somehow. Right. Yeah. I mean, just confirms it, I guess. But... Already used it. It's like 42 possible combinations to conflict, and none of them seem logical.
No.
Not 42.
I don't know what the game. It's gonna be something dumb. Yeah, you're so right.
Yeah.
Got one human in the mix.
Yeah. I mean, Kitaro with...
Did we conflict these two?
Yeah, we did. Kitaro and Anya, maybe. We're gonna have to just systematically go through all of them, I guess.
I don't understand!
ID card? Show the ID card too.
Oh!
Yeah, because he needs the ID card to do things.
Yeah.
So, alright.
Hinako, I'm not so sure about that. Oh my god. About what? If Midori Butthead can freely use all the machines in the facility, why would he need to make an ID card? Well, I mean, maybe he didn't necessarily need it. He probably went and prepared one so that he could beat his challenges, right? No doubt he could use a face scanner or something instead of needing that thing.
We never saw no device like that. We always saw fingerprints.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The only things we saw were an ID card scanner and a fingerprint scanner. That's right, even if Midori Butthead's with the organization. There were machines he couldn't mess without a registered card.
A registered card? Then why were my fingerprints registered?
Oh, see the treat?
Wait a second, are you suspecting me over that?
That's wrong. Mine with the organization. She never hurt anyone.
Stop letting your emotions do the talking, you wrestling old timer. Don't call us a gorilla names, Nyan! Everyone, calm down. We can't be looking for villains.
What expect? They're suspicious. They've got a high chance of being the human. Filthy meatbag human. Full of fluids and stuff.
Oh, disgusting.
I just wish it didn't have to be cast in doubt to my allies either.
Kurumada. Alright, fine. Then I want you to prove it yourselves that I'm your ally.
Even if they might be gross, disgusting meatbags. Ugh. I did think it was weird that Mai was the only one who passed the fingerprint scan.
Even I don't know why my fingerprints were registered. I swear it's true.
And also, Mai's final moments were clearly recorded in our victim video.
It's all fake. Her attitude's in Act 2. Maybe her role was to move the death game forward.
She can be scary with how she puts on an... You don't get to put anyone get to go anyone's carry on.
Yeah.
But Mai couldn't become a villain like me.
Mai had to believe she was a doll, which is why she stabbed Kitaro. Yeah.
Fingerprints is a whim of Midori Buttheads. No point thinking about it.
Okay. Oh wait. Save.
So is Hayasaka and Hinako also
Let's
here?
extract everything first.
Yeah.
But is it fair to
but
lump
is-
her? Oh wait, no, that's you.
But is it fair to lump her with the organization over that? I'm sure her not killing Kyutaro then was because her heart fought back. Without breaking free of that, she would never seriously stab him.
That's who Mai really is, happily ever after not. Hinako, I know what I'm saying is absurd, so show some proof to deny it.
Midori Butthead must have registered Mai's fingerprint as a sick joke.
Honestly, I just thought it was a lucky break. If I were hiding something, I'm sure I'd have a better excuse than this. It sounds like Mai is being truthful, but... Do you have any ideas why? Like, you put on a finger part, or... Ooh, I really don't. I haven't attached any shady parts. I've just been regular old me the whole time. Mai had believed she was just afraid of what Midori Butthead said. So she's not a villain or anything, right?
I could imagine it was a fake video. If you saw it too, then don't you remember? I was holding two guns pointed at her head, her face pale, her gloved hands trembling. It was just too cruel. I watched it like a dozen times.
Oh my god.
I haven't saved my spank bank.
No, that's too much. Okay. Alright, so... Kinda, Romaru and Hinako kinda conflict. That might be an item thing again.
Yeah.
Show her the upgrade parts for my... I mean,
Wait.
can't give them to her. You love the hands. Is that anything?
I knew it! I knew it.
Can I have a second?
I was like, wait a second, she doesn't have gloved hands.
Yeah.
Are we sure mine never touched the upgrade parts?
Yeah, cause see, look, no gloves. Ugh. I mean, that's scary.
That is strange. The dummies have to look the same as the original human cells, right? But comparing with the victim video, which I've studied in excruciating details, the Mai here now has no gloves.
It's true, in the video we saw, she was wearing gloves. Now that you mention it, why was I gloveless from the start? They're my favorite. Did they just forget to give me them? They're surely not ones to take half measures. Huh?
I suppose that must mean her gloves were taken off to attach a part, perhaps.
What? Someone went and attached something before I woke up? But you could just put her gloves back on after attaching it, right? True, that's strange. Why were only Mai's gloves not put back on her, I wonder? The gloves didn't fit.
Yeah.
Did the gloves not fit? You mean the gloves shrank? No. The opposite. The opposite.
You're saying it's because her hands got bigger?
Wrong. No, yeah, exactly.
Exactly. The hands that got attached to mine were bigger than her original hands. Come to an absurd conclusion, but it'd be consistent with the fingerprint scan. So her hands were Midori's hands? That's disgusting. I would be like, ugh. But I feel like if it were me, I would notice. I feel like if it were me, I would notice. I'd be like, dang, my hands are weird.
For sure. I would notice in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Because especially for me, since I have really small hands, I feel like if I all of a sudden had big hands, I would be like, oh, what? Like the creation of Midori Butthead's ID card. This floor has been designed to suit the floor master Midori Butthead, so then it's natural that the fingerprint scanner would also be configured for Midori Butthead. And Maya's hand, which she used for the fingerprint scan, was bigger than her original hand, as if it were a man's hand. Then, you're trying to say my hands are Midori Butthead's hands? Yeah, seaweed heads, parts, Nyan! Not necessarily any old parts. We discovered that blue means human, red means doll. Do you remember when she did the fingerprint scan? It glowed blue.
Their actual hands? Oh my god.
Stop it! That means these hands attached to me. They're Midori Butthead's human hands. That's messed up. That's so gross. No!
That's why my hands are so hairy.
No!
Especially the palms for some reason.
I feel sorry for Maya, but it's possible that wasn't a fingerprint scanner. It might have been a blood tester that pricked the finger.
You're saying there's blood in there? Midori Butthead, he cut off his own hands and attached them to Mai. And
instead he equipped a rocket punch. That would give us an explanation where Midori Butthead is human and Maya's a doll.
He's beyond messed up.
Horrible. Disgusting. So disgusting. I'll kill that madman. I swear I will.
So you were listening, huh? Midori Butthead. It was so funny, I couldn't hold it in anymore.
There's nothing funny about this. I swear I'm gonna kill you.
Yes, that's what the game's about. Well, won't you pick your first coffin already? I'm about to die of boredom. That's right. We've come to... That's right. We just have to bore him to death. Then we win.
Amazing. Right, what we learned in that conclusion was...
Yeah, he's human, just his hands are dolls. I mean, I'm not convinced that we've proved that, but that's a current theory.
Midori Butthead is an unbelievable man, able to cut off his own hands. He's a human with blood flowing through him, and all 6 of the dummies are dolls, which means, Midori Butthead is in one of the 5 glowing coffins. We used a hint on one, coffin number 9, and we're told red doll. But Midori Butthead is a human, so 9 won't be it, which means... Huh?
So in the end, it's 1 and 4. After all that, this is where we're at. If Gin and Midori Butthead are both human, there's no way to tell them apart after all.
No, it's fine. We just go by order. If they're both human, then this one must be Gin. The one at... Or no, this one, it says red is doll.
It didn't get added at the end because, like, 9 is a doll. And so that's neither of them.
Oh my gosh, what the heck?
The order got shuffled. Yeah.
I'm gonna yeet myself. Unless Midori is still a doll. Midori could still be a doll.
It's possible, yeah.
If he's a
then who's
doll, then I would just, I don't know. If he's a doll, then that could be him at the end there.
Yeah, but we don't know.
Yeah.
Oof.
No way! Why has it come to this? We just need to calm down. Listen. Oh wait, no, this is you.
Listen, we've got 2 options. Pick the number 9 coffin, knowing it'll miss. Or risk the chance of hitting Gin and aim for Midori Butthead with 1 in 4 odds. Can't be serious.
There's nothing left to reason with. We have to think and choose. This choice could end up killing Gin. I absolutely can't choose wrong.
I don't want to.
Progress! Oh, frick.
Yeah, I think we just shoot number 9, right?
Yeah.
Don't want to risk hitting Gin. There's got to be some other way to figure it out. I just can't do it yet. That's my guess.
Yeah. Yeah, but they could easily, like, pick the one on the next thing, right?
Romaru has the transceiver, right, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. I'd say just play it safe. You saved already, right?
Yeah, I did.
Alright, let's shoot number 9. Might kill a doll, but who knows? Let's hope it's Kurumada.
No, it's not Kurumada. No, it could be, because the only ones we know that it can't be is Anzu, who went into the broken one,
Ramaru.
Keiji, and Ranmaru, we know, is not one of the ones that will kill. So, basically, we have a choice of killing my Kurumada... No, my Kurumada or Hirosaka.
Oh yeah, not Anzu, yeah. Yeah,
Or
the
Hinako.
game hasn't told us that doing this will kill them, but I'm guessing it will, because it's, you know, it's,
Yeah.
it's this game.
Should we go for 9 then? Oh, hi,
Yeah.
Owen. Welcome to the stream. I love you so much. I miss KG too, Doodle. I miss him a lot.
At this point, you know, if Mai dies, it's a mercy kill. Afterwards, he just discovered about it.
Yeah, but I feel like if this happens, we're reloading. If it turns out that who we just killed was Mai, we're reloading. Cause
I mean, you can just reload until you click the right coffin, right? But I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels a bit. Let's just go with this, see what happens. Kabloom.
we might choose Gin otherwise. I can't take such a risky bet. As long as we get through Midori Butthead's turn, I'm sure we'll still have a chance. I selected a coffin.
Oh, well, that's the right one. Well, no.
Oh, it's Hayasaka's coffin.
What, the floor?
Wait, okay, so if that's Hayasaka's coffin, what was the order?
I don't know which one he went in. It was the bottom right? I don't know.
I think it was. Which
I'm not
means...
sure it matters.
Oh. No, Hayasaka!
Nani? Stop. Ah!
I wonder if there's a way where we can just get Midori off the bat. Do you think?
Right? It should be.
Like, what if
Unless
we
you
just
get
keep
cheats.
reloading and, like, pick all the other ones and see who's in which ones?
Yeah, I don't really mind missing Ayasaka though.
Yeah. What?
What in the heck?
A drill went through the coffin.
No bad, you hit Hayasaka. Say what?
What happened to Suit Specs, Yan? Hey, Suit Specs, respond.
Alright, that was
Wolf.
his partner.
What happened, Yan? Hey, respond.
Oh, I wish I could have seen it from the outside.
You gotta be kidding me, Dory Butthead. We didn't hear it would be like this.
I mean, come on, you could have guessed.
I do clear,
could have
yes.
at least suspected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do clear, yeah, seriously, this is the first we heard that we'd be in danger.
You bastard. That ain't what we were promised. I want a part of this. Let us free already. Ahem. Is there some kind of problem?
What?
The drill just pierced the contents, you know. The exterior has hardly changed, so it shouldn't add any noise to your deduction. Victory is decided once me or Gin gets hit. I haven't lied about anything.
You!
Getting mocked up by a big drill like that leaves no trace of him. Can't bring him back like that.
Relax. It'll be over soon when I choose Gin next.
You better fucking not.
Dory Butthead selection?
It would be so funny if he, like, picks himself.
Yeah.
Still being all smug and then, oh dear.
Yeah, oh dear.
Oh well, what number should I choose? Miss Sarah, let's discuss it together.
Oh, God, you bastard. I mean, you could just choose one of the non-glowing ones.
Yeah.
Just to be an asshole.
Once I get him in one, it'll already be over.
Yeah, I never really expected the dolls to have any chance of surviving this thing.
Yeah. Quit joking around already.
Are you mad? You mad, bro? Blaming it on me won't change that you killed Hayasaka, mister.
No, I did not.
Oh.
If I was in this situation,
Yeah.
If I was in this situation, I'd be like, nah, this is still all y'all's fault. Y'all put us in this situation. It's on you. It's not on me. Get fricked.
Get absolutely hacked.
Now then, back to Gin's location. It's as much of a game as luck for me as well. My favorite number is 0, but that isn't here, so... Where shall I use a hit? You've got pretty eyes.
They're looking at something filthy, though.
What a unique response. Alrighty, I'll go with number 1. That's my lucky number of the day.
Okay, there is a glowing one.
Miss Sarah, could you press lamp on number 1 for me?
No. Could just not do it.
I summon my resolve and press the lamp.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
1 and 2.
It lit up blue.
Doesn't blue mean human?
Then...
It begin or Midori Butthead.
Hold on a second, Yan. Blue showed up already, Wolf.
What are you so surprised about? Going by your reasoning, there already are only 3 choices, right? Of course, it's likely for it to come up. In fact, shouldn't you be happy your reasoning was correct?
I guess, but...
Haha. Were you not prepared to lose Gin this quick?
Don't tell me. You're gonna pick it?
Big Sis Sarah! It's okay, Gin. Midori Butthead, there's no way you can choose that. If you do, there's a 50% chance you die. You must be scared of death.
Still making that claim? Stop believing those convenient assumptions and look at reality. I even cut off my own hands for the heck of it.
Then, go ahead and pick it. The number 1 coffin.
Okie dokie. Meister, hit coffin number 1.
What?
Roger that.
Big Sis Sarah!
Don't be ridiculous. Stop. Are you going to decide victory like this, Hiyori?
I think he's cheating.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
You lose, Sarah. Because there's 5 glowing coffins, and he said there's only 3 choices. So I think he knows his own coffin.
Fix it, Sarah!
Now then, will we finish this so soon? Truly, this is fate being decided. But yeah, are we gonna get a chance to challenge him before...
What's the shaking?
Wait, what?
Hinako!
What the fuck?
I see now.
Was she human or?
Yeah, she was human this whole time. So
Midori is still a robot.
yeah, so she's the one that got hit. You're kidding, right? No way. Why me? This. There she goes.
But there's no blood on it. That's weird.
Yeah.
So close as you hit Hinako.
I do declare Hinako! No! Shorty!
Hey, why was it Hinako? Blue should begin on Midori Butthead, right? What's going on? Was there some hole in our logic?
Everyone calm down. Let's calmly have another discussion. I can't! The situation changed completely. If we get picked, we're gonna be killed without a trace of us left. Please calm down. Hinako's blue lamp.
According to the hint, Hinako was human. All our reasoning was way off mark. Should we rethink everything from scratch?
It's absolutely not right that Midori Butthead could pick that coffin so easily. Yeah, that's what we were thinking.
Yeah. What's going on? Hinako had a victim video too.
Am I gonna get killed like that, Nyan? Okay, time to extract from everybody.
The drill doesn't look like it has any blood on it. But I have to imagine it's not so crudely built to allow us to judge based on that.
Might be designed so we can't put it together using blood, yeah.
Sure enough, all we can do is consider Hinako's past actions. Didn't Hinako say anything only a doll could do, like switch parts?
Oh, I'm gonna get torn up by a drill wolf. Calm down, Gin. We absolutely won't let that happen. I can't help remembering, Nyan. Those scary videos we saw before, Muscle Puck getting squished by the walls, the blood from Cotton Candy's stomach, Clown Lady getting cut up to its specs in the axe. Everyone had such pain faces, Nyan. Gin. I know, Nyan, I should be saying that, but I'm scared, Nyan. Sorry, big sis Sarah. We'll save you. Hold on, Gin.
I remember it too. You could clearly tell she was dying. Her legs were in mid-air like she was hung from something, right? Well, that's not very clear, but okay.
Yeah.
And yet, why would Hinako be human?
Oh, yeah. Now's our only chance to retrace our steps, Sarah.
He's too riled for us to talk calmly. He's
It could be
cheating.
like she...
He must have rigged it somehow. Cheating how, though? We're all just going to get killed. This isn't even a game at all. My.
Yeah, I think she could have been human and like she was hanging, but only like passed out. Like they saved
Yeah.
her. So that's why he was able to choose it, because he knows he's not human. Last slot. Can we conflict that with anything? Because I feel like that's a hint. Yeah, that's I think with Gin.
Yeah, so conflict
Couldn't see her
Gin
face. Yeah.
with.
Paint faces. I'll bet Hinako was only a middle schooler. As much as she tried to endure, she must have been crying. That's weird. I saw the video, but I don't remember Hinako's expression. Ah. If you can't remember, that's to be expected. Hinako's video was the only one that didn't show the victim's face. Hold on, you're right. That's kind of fishy, huh? It's unclear if she really died. I mean, she did now, but...
Yeah.
Even with her face not being pictured, we can't even determine if it was Hinako herself. Well, still, she got called Hinako during the exchange in the video, right? That's true, but don't you have to wonder? Supposing our logic so far hasn't been wrong, it's Hinako herself that's odd, right?
A good point. Looking back, there were a lot of mysteries to Hinako's actions. Is there a hidden truth there? You might want to think about her a little more. Understood. Let's have a discussion about Hinako.
That's if we trust her theories, of course. But I'll go with it. Gotta respect trust. That's what our discussions are all about.
About Hinako.
First, if Hinako was really human, does it mean she was just acting as if she died in that video?
Anya, I don't think it's good to claim it was all an act. Woo! The shorty in the victim video and the shorty in the dummies were just different people, Nyan.
Is there any other clue size of victim videos?
Oh no, Doodle!
Oh no.
Make sure to rest and drink plenty of fluids, okay, Doodle?
If you think about it, nothing obviously deadly was shown.
Yeah.
Despite all the other dummies having sharp things, axes, and other execution devices around, right?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah, it's relatively tame for like one of the victim videos. Hey, Sarah, you remember seeing anything other than those videos that involved the victims? Oh my god. I mean, a locker room? Because they died in a similar way there, with the magnets. Maybe. I don't know. The gallery? Like some death scenes were shown on there. Nah. Whoa, you're right. Oh yeah, there's one of those paintings I was wondering about.
Oh, which one was it?
Can't remember that part.
Oh, thank you, Doodle. You're the best. What?
I know it's a pretty minor memory, but come on.
What should I do? If I have something that can jog Kitaro's memory, I might want to show it to him.
Smack him with the lantern.
I'm sure the real Hinako died like in the video, Nyan. But the shorty we know took the real one's place to infiltrate the dummy's wolf, and she probably disguised herself to blend in so Midori Butthead wouldn't find her out, Nyan. With just a middle school uniform, fancy socks, and pink hair, you'd look like Shorty Wolf. I don't know what her goal was, but it's not good to assume she was our enemy, Nyan. Is that plausible? To like show the lantern?
Yeah, that does memory things, right? What's up?
Yes, take a look at this.
Whoa, I'm starting to remember.
Oh, this! This right
she has
here.
brown hair.
Yeah, she doesn't have the same outfit.
This one's a mystery. painting of a girl in middle school blazer and gaudy socks with plain black hair.
Should I have him add the statement? Yes.
Yeah, so now we can
Yeah,
conflict
now
it.
we can conflict.
Hey, now we're rolling.
Yeah, now we're rolling. Now we've gotten this. Muscle Gorilla, those features are pretty much the same as Shorty's, nyan.
Hey, calm down now. Similar as they might be, her most distinctive pink hair is different. Having the same clothes but different hair, that'd just be a different person. Yeah, or like you paint your hair.
Yeah.
Different person! It seems to have some credibility now, doesn't it? It could be a student from the same school or something.
Yeah.
Alright, listen up, would you? The paintings in the gallery were all victims who died during the death game. So it's a given the girl in that painting was also a victim here. But no one's seen this black-haired girl. Surely because she died in the first trial before meeting anyone. Now then, Hinako's video. There's a video of her first trial, where she's clearly being called Hinako. Meaning the black-haired girl was the real Hinako Mishuko, who was killed in the video. As for the dummy's Hinako, it was a separate human taking her place. No way, can be.
I declare Hinaka was. Sorry, I wasn't keeping down. Hey, but then is Midori Butthead not human? I have Midori Butthead's human hands, don't I? Well, I don't know. But I can't imagine either theory is wrong. What is the truth about Midori Butthead?
Haha, you seem troubled. I'll make one rebuttal of my own to your theory.
What?
The dummies were explained to you at the start. They were picked from those who had no connection with any other survivors.
Meaning?
Oh, I picked the real Hinako. Supposing there was another one, even I'd stick to the rules. Which is to say, the dummies would have included the black-haired Hinako. Black-haired Hinako in the dummies. Yep. Well, did anyone meet black-haired Hinako? Even just one time?
No, we didn't.
Oh dear, then it looks like your reasoning's gone wrong again, Miss Sarah.
No way. Does no one have any ideas? I mean, does anyone remember talking to her even a little? Ugh.
Wait.
Kitaro? Progress. Connection to Hinako.
I've been curious about this a long time. Alright. This ain't something I want to talk about, but... Do you remember when we first met Alice?
Alice?
We were questioning him. And this is one of the responses he gave. The speaker said something about a trial, but I was foolish. I committed myself to hiding. Hey, Sarah. Does that bring anything to mind? Some kind of item? Okay.
I don't get it.
No.
Speaker said something about a trial, but it was foolish. I committed myself to hiding.
What the fuck? What the...
Oh, the voice recorder, right?
Okay, I don't know. What's the first aid kit all about? Okay. Yeah, I think either a voice recorder or the 4 paper somehow, but I don't know.
Okay, let's save real quick.
Yeah. We're at 100%, so it should be.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
You're talking about this, right?
Sure am. That's a voice recorder with a recording for a bear first trial. Let's listen to it again.
Press the switch on the speaker. This is the first trial. You have 5 minutes. If you cannot escape in time, you lose your life. You are not alone. Your fate is tied to someone you cannot see. However, if you refuse this connection and are willing to betray them, you can leave safely. Follow the voice in your heart.
This was in the locker room. It was probably a trial split between floor 4 and 5, where you kept in communication. He didn't have any ill will. I'm sure Alice just left the room all casually. But his partner died. Alice won the trial by betraying them. He killed her, his partner, the real Hinako.
No way!
That's why the real Hinako wasn't one of the dummies. He created a relationship of perpetrator and victim between them.
Stripey!
It's rough, both for him doing it unconsciously and for the one suffering the consequences.
This is terrible. We really are just thoroughly being played with like toys. But thanks to this, we've solved the mystery of Hanako. Without question, the dummy's Hanako was human. And where are these hands attached to me?
I guess I have to admit it. As a reward, I'll tell you. Like you worked out, I give my living hands. But even so, that's not to say it's only my hands.
Oh, frick.
That I gave away.
This is funny. Like, it's supposed to be horrifying, but all I can do is laugh. Like, this is so dumb. Oh my god. Oh boy. That's amazing. Wee. I just love that he's like that. I get way as he spins around. Wee. Just starts spinning and just flying into the air.
Yeah.
Wee.
Well, I'm off.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
His head spins.
Stop that, it's creepy. Kinda funny. Well, surprise.
I loved that. That was so good.
You clearly ain't human. I gave up my humanity. I split up and shared my body parts with a bunch of people, so I've hardly any human parts left. What the hell? What are you thinking? If my body's over 50% doll, surely you would consider me a doll, right? In this way, the body can also be a majority vote.
Fine then. If Midori Butthead is considered a doll, it all makes sense. Skin is blue, Midori Butthead is red. This we can be sure of.
Whoa, now we can tell them apart. Yeah, but there's still a problem.
Yeah.
Well, do your worst. If you think that alone will mean victory. Well now, you seem tired of discussion. Shall we have the challenging team use their hint?
Okay, so
alright.
we have 1 and 9 we've already solved, of course. So all we have is 8, 6, 8 and 6, and 3. Right, and that's it. Yeah, 8,
so
6, 3.
Yeah, so if we get a blue light, then it's, yeah, 50-50.
No, it's not. If it's a blue light, then it's Gin.
Yeah, but then the remaining is still like 50-50 whether we kill like Mai or him.
Okay, I'm gonna save at 100. The reason I'm saving at 100 is because I wonder if there's a possibility to save everybody if you just pick the right one from the get-go, you know? So I'm just saving at 100 for now. And then we'll probably go back to see if we can save everybody if we just pick the right one from the get-go as soon as it lets us pick.
I don't think it's possible, honestly. I think the game cheats. I don't think they're actually like locked into their numbers.
Cancel. I forgot that it had. Oh my god! Move. Should we do
Pretty
8
sure
then?
the first pretty sure the first coffin you pick is always red, and then the one he picks is always blue. But
Lit up
It
red.
could be him, but it could be mine.
Or it could be it could also be it could also be Kurumada as well.
Oh yeah.
Or Anzu maybe.
No, not Anzu, she's number 2.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, red means it ain't Gin. If this is Midori Butthead, we win.
That's true.
Yeah. But if it's not, then
Yeah.
because then he's guaranteed to get the right one. Usually they want to have a discussion to pick which coffin to hit. But honestly, we don't have any choice that it's picking this coffin. Now, come on now.
Why is that? Aren't there still more glowing coffins?
And what if Gin's in them, huh? Right move is to pick coffins that's definitely got dolls in them, sir.
Everyone.
Are you really okay with that? Be quiet. Yeah.
I kind of want to just tell him be quiet. Shut up.
Yeah.
Be quiet, Midori Butthead.
Because picking red means you'll be picking one of the dummies, right? There'll be no trace of them left. You okay with that?
Good.
That's...
There's a chance of anyone getting picked, other than Anzu and Romaru in the non-glowing coffins. You'll surely pick an ally, Miss Sarah.
Her Midori Butthead. What's with this confidence? Our reasoning should be right. We should be backing him into a corner. So then why isn't he scared? Why doesn't he fear death? Does Midori Butthead truly feel fear? Is our logic really correct? Do it, Sarah. Choose it. A red coffin so you can win.
My.
Even if I'm chosen, I don't have any grudges or regrets. We can't let someone like him live. This demon who tramples on people's happiness, their lives. My. Do it for me, Sarah. Save Gin, the human.
Sounds good to me. Pull the trigger, Sarah. Use our lives if you gotta. If it'll take down this son of a bitch.
We'll win.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
We will win, absolutely. Pixie Sarah!
Still a coin toss though.
Now I just have to choose. And this time we'll hit him. We'll defeat Midori Butthead and win.
But yeah, if you miss, then he knows for sure which one is Gin.
Yeah, because the only other option is a 6.
Yeah, because he'll use his hint, and then if it's red, it's him, and if it's blue, then it's Gin. Yeah.
So this is our final countdown. Okay, depending on what this is, we're reloading or not. Basically.
Yeah, let me just think of. Yeah.
Wha-bam, goodbye! Who's it?
Come. Well, is it the right one? It's not, I feel like.
No!
Yeah.
N-O, no. I immediately was like, nuh-uh. Okay.
Oh man. Unless it was a fake out, but...
I doubt it. I don't think so. Okay, so continue. Okay, so we saved. This time we didn't use a hint. So I'm gonna actually pick here and see what's here. Use hint.
I bet it's still red.
Ooh.
And I bet it's still mine if you pick it.
Nah, I doubt it. Okay, blah 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 blah. Why is that? Blah 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 blah. Be quiet, you disgusting man. I hate you. When blah blah blah. Okay, so yeah, we learned that 8 is where Mai is in.
Yeah, so this
Hopefully.
has to be...
So it could be either, so it's 6 and 3, right?
Well, 3 will begin then.
6,
Guess
3, and 8, right?
Yeah. If the game is fair, which I doubt it is, then this has to be it. But I don't think it is. I think it's still gonna be mine.
Okay, so badoop.
Kabloom!
Who's it gonna be? What?
I knew it, it's just scripted.
It can't be scripted. Maybe it's whatever you
Yeah,
pick
it's-
first.
No, it's just, it doesn't matter what you do, it's always gonna play out the same way.
What? What? No. I don't, I can't believe that.
I can. Because it fits with how the game has gone so far. It presents you with like an illusion of choice most of the time.
You know what? I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it. I'm checking it. I'm gonna see. Can you save my? Because I'm determined.
Sure.
Your turn to die. My save. Okay. Blah blah blah. Wait. Walk through. I'm determined. We're gonna figure this out.
I think you're gonna be disappointed.
No! No! Okay, Oh! Okay. So it isn't it is partially, it is scripted. in a sense. But you do technically make a choice of who does survive. Basically, one of the three, Mai, Hayasaka, and Kurumada, one of those three will live, depending on your choices. And it's based on the hint system. So, like, if you use a hint on one coffin and you select it, then a certain person will die. But if you select a different person than what you used a hint on, it will be a different person. So, let me just prove this. I'm going to prove this real quick to you.
It should be Hayasaka. Otherwise, should be Kurumada instead.
Yeah. So, here's how it works. So, here I'll show you how this works. So, if I move, oh my gosh, move! If we select this,
I don't think it's a drag. You just click.
And then, so all this happens. It lights up red. If we click on the one that is the hint, it's gonna be Mai.
Yeah.
But if we click on another one, it should be a different one.
Yeah. Then the question is there a real chance of hitting Gin if we do that, or is there or not? Yeah. Wait, but like.
See, watch. So we have done all this, right? We'll win, blah blah blah. And now I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna switch to 6, and we're gonna pick that one instead.
Alright. Then the game really cheats because only one of those two can be in a glowing coffin.
No! It won't let us pick this time.
That's weird.
So you have to do it earlier in the game to save Mai.
Do you want to go all the way back, or do we stick with this? I mean, yeah, Kurumada's kind of doomed regardless, because, you know, his condition, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I highly doubt that any of the, like, dolls are gonna survive to the end regardless.
So, okay, so here's what happens. Yeah. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm glad I kept the save from beforehand. Because we can save it. But this is gonna mean that we're gonna have to do all this part again, which is sad. Let me share the screen. So, here's what we'll do. So, you see, we're here, right, at when we first chose a hint.
Mm-hmm.
So, what we're gonna do is we're not picking that one. We're not picking the one that we originally put a hint for. We are picking the,
different glowing one?
Yeah, that's what it says. It says, target a coffin you use the hint on, you get Hayasaka. Target a different coffin from the one you use the hint on, you get Kurumada. So Kurumada is about to die.
Alright.
But this is the only way we're going to be able to save Mai, because basically what happens is we'll target another coffin, it's going to be Kurumada. Then later on, when we get the choice, we'll be able to target the one that we originally used a hint on, which is Hayasaka. So then Mai will survive to the end of the game.
Okay.
So.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Hello. Confirm. Yeah, so this happens. Whee! Sorry, we'll have to click through a lot of this. Yeah, goodbye, Kurumada. He's dead.
Gonna be a lot of clicking.
Yeah, sorry about this, y'all. But we've gone through it. We can go through it quick again.
Yeah.
So how's everyone's day, by the way? Yeah, it's extract him. Boop-a-doo. I love that she says that still. That's still so good. She's all like, what was it? Oh yeah, we pick one, right? For him to choose. I forgot about that. So let's just do the same thing again. One. Why not? And it's gonna be, a human's in there, but really it's Hinako. Blah, blah, blah. All over again. Use hint.
He was on 8, just to be a dick.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, it definitely is very scripted. There's only like slight chance of choice, really. I mean, it makes sense. But I do kind of wish there was a game out there that was truly like your choices matter kind of game, you know? It would be cool if there was like a million routes you could take, but it would also take forever.
Then you get the Telltale problem where they make a game like that and then they have to make the sequel and tie the storylines together, and it's so much work that the studio shuts down.
Yeah. Yeah, there goes Hinako. Goodbye! See you later!
Yeah, that happened with the Telltale Game of Thrones game. That one had,
really?
Like, they had like huge diverging choices.
Oh,
but
no.
Then they had like very dramatic finish at the end when you make like a really big choice. And then they were like, yeah, we're working on the sequel, but like we've made too many options, and now the sequel is impossible to make. Had to like double the size of the team, you know, just became unsustainable. But of course, that's like a game with like full-on voice acting.
Yeah.
It will be easier with a visual novel.
Yeah. I mean, I have played games where your choices do matter in visual novels, though it's never usually as extensive as this game is. Like, this game has a lot of story. And, like, for example, I played that one visual novel, yeah. Like, there was that one visual novel I played, called Ebb on Light, which is one of my favorite, otome visual novels. And that one actually, it does matter your choices because you have, like, stats in that game, like RPG stats based on your choices. And so there are parts of the game that you actually can't get past if you made certain choices early on, or like areas of the game you can't access if you make certain choices and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think if they like condense this game into like a 10-hour version where the games go a lot faster,
yeah,
then it would be possible to do something like that. But
okay, so item, lantern, use lantern, blah blah blah. Yeah, speed running it. Add the statement. Okay, and then conflict this statement, store statement, that statement, apply. Blah 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 blah. Speed running it. Yep. Yeah, and then Midori's gonna come in and be like, actually, like, you gotta have met them, but then we're like, oh no, we did meet them because Alice met her, whatever, technically, through the relationship of victim and perpetrator, and blah blah blah. Though that's not exactly it, because the real perpetrators are still the people who put us all in this game in the first place, so you can't really say anything about it. I'm still mad that they keep thinking that it's all their fault when it was actually...
you know, it's a very human thing to think.
Yeah. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Item. Where is it? The voice recorder. Yeah. Use voice recorder. This is it! We did it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this part again. I still love it. That was great. Highlight of the video. Okay, and then, so now we pick the next thing, right? So we have a chance to put in another hint, so we'll put in number 3. Use hint, because it actually doesn't matter. Lit up red.
We picked the coffin from before.
Yeah, we picked the coffin from before.
Yeah.
Why is that? Blah 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 blah. Be quiet. I'm never not picking that answer.
Almost.
We'll win.
Actually, no.
It's fine. Whatever.
It's only
Yeah, it's only Hayasaka. We did all this just so we could kill him again.
Alright, do we save first? Just in case.
Yeah, let's save.
I don't think you have to actually make the drag motion with the mouse. You just click on the side.
Oh, I see. So save 100. Okay, so now we pick the original.
Die.
This one.
Yeah, I don't.
The number 9
we
coffin.
just lose the game though, because like.
Yeah.
It's gonna...
Well, but you can't make any other choices, so this was
No,
all
I know.
predetermined.
I'm just, I don't know how this
Yeah.
is gonna resolve now.
Yeah. There it goes. Goodbye, Hayasaka. There he is.
No way.
But yeah, basically it says that no matter what, like, they're gonna eat it. Eat it. Bam, bam, and bam, bam, bam. You can only save one of the 3.
Yeah.
Wait for me. Get protected.
And then he gets turned
Yeah.
into a smoothie. It's no bad. You hit Hayasaka.
It can't be Hayasaka. It wasn't me, but Hayasaka. Yeah, we did that deliberately.
The hell's going on?
Again? I missed again?
Haha. See, you drilled through that.
I mean, it's really hard. I will say knowing this makes it really hard to feel bad for your actions because you know that no matter what, like, your actions lead to... Though I guess that's the case even if this was real life. It's like, how can you really feel guilty for actions you can't, like, properly think through at all?
Yeah, it's still a gamble in the end.
Yeah.
But why did we miss? At this rate, we're just gonna...
Everyone be calm. This match hasn't been decided yet.
Oh, but hasn't it?
What's that?
You're the ones who aren't calm. Here, let me summarize. How many glowing coffins are there in total?
I really hope that when he tries to, like, do it, he'll be like, haha, it's Gin, and then it turns out it's just him, and it's like, ah, frick. What are you saying?
Yes. So is he then not in a glowing coffin? Like, is that his cheat? I think.
It's 3, right?
Well, 5 total.
Yeah.
Oh dear, Miss Sarah, you really have been broken. It's not a difficult question.
Oh, in total. Oh.
Yeah.
5.
Correct. There are 5 glowing coffins. You can count. Hooray. And you've hit Kurumada, Hinako, and Hayasaka. Furthermore, you've used a hint on the number 9 coffin, so... There's only 1 coffin left, isn't there?
This is absurd. There's no strength left in my legs. Midori Butthead's explanation is correct. I was thinking only about if we hit him, not what would happen if we missed. He'll be able to select Gin with certainty next, meaning he'll definitely be killed. That choice we just made was our final choice. Have I lost?
Haha, that's right. Oh, let's see what happens. Come on, stand up, Miss Sarah. You still have a rule, don't you?
A roll?
To finish this out. Use a hint in my stead, and let me know where Gin is. I mean, you already know where he is, but...
Yeah.
I'll let you say your goodbyes too, yes?
Goodbyes? Is this our last moment with Gin? That can't be.
I see, so you feel too bad to show me your face. Alright, Meister, I'll just have you do it.
Wait! I'll do it, so stop it.
Well then, chop chop. It'll be blue, it'll be red, I'm so excited.
My mind isn't working.
Just pick a different one. Just the fuck with it.
Okay, so... And yeah, you're right, it's just clicking the edge. I can't think of all anymore, and yet I did as Midori Butt had said. I pressed the lamp. It lit up blue.
Ah, well done. It seems you found Gin.
No way. Sarah, Gin.
Stop it, Hiyori. There's no need for this. You've had your fun, right? Just call it your victory. Gin's still just a little child. Ah, I've hardly begun having fun. I wish I could play more.
Sarah. I'm sorry, Nyan. Gin. Why are you apologizing, Gin? I'm sorry. Sorry, Gin. I couldn't protect. That's not true! Because you were there, Big Sis Sarah. I wasn't scared. Even now, I'm not. No, I can't do this. This is... Take care of everyone, Nyan, and find Mr. Policeman Wolf. What's gonna happen? Cagey?
Time to swing into the rescue.
Midori Butthead.
What? Still pleading for life?
You haven't granted it. The consent form wish, I still haven't.
Huh?
You're obligated to listen to my wish.
What are you saying? Invalidating results of a death game is off limits, Miss Sarah.
You haven't come to any result yet, because this lamp is just a hint.
You're truly ridiculous.
I'm making a demand. Just this once, change your selection, Midori Butthead.
This isn't like you. It's much too lame. Mere hair splitting. I'm the floor master. The rules are up to... That is some interesting hair splitting. Meister? She's got a point, Midori Butthead. It's not altering the outcome, just changing the process instead. And didn't you say you wanted to play more?
Get wrecked.
Don't be absurd. This isn't for you to decide. Let me out. I'll manage the controls.
we are still in the game. That will be a rule violation. Meister? Haha.
Get wrecked. What's with this person? Why is he judging in our favor?
Because he hates Midori just as much as we.
Yeah.
Hold on, ain't that strange?
Rimaru.
Listen, there's only 2 glowing coffins left. If he doesn't pick Gin here, then we'd be able to pick Midori with certainty next turn. Wouldn't that mean completely changing the outcome of the death game? Whose side are you on? It ain't gonna end. Midori Butthead, hurry up and pick the coffin to target. Oh, poor Anzu. What? Number 2?
Yeah, Anzu is probably gonna die next.
Yeah, because that's the only one he knows for sure is safe to pick. Because I
Yeah.
bet he's not in the glowing one.
Yeah. Number 2 is... What? Wait. Why me?
Just hurry and pick number 2.
I declare no, hold on. Spare me, please. I don't want to die.
Oh, shut up, number 2, and that's final. Do it already, Meister. Your wish is my command.
Stop! Hanzu!
At least you won't have any difficulty with the voice anymore.
Yeah.
Now then, who's going to be in this coffin?
Obviously, Anzu. I declare no! Help me, help me! I don't want to die, I don't want to die! Why?
Yeah. Damn it all. Yori.
Anzu! Because of me!
Ah, so bad you hit Anzu. Sheesh. How does it feel, Miss Sarah? Because of your wish, this time Anzu's an unrecognizable mess.
I'm sorry, Anzu. Sorry? Am I looking for forgiveness? I've just drawn a clear line. I sacrificed one of the dummies to save Gin. No, you didn't! No,
We
you
kinda,
didn't!
but, like,
I discarded a doll so a human could live. I can't cover that up anymore. It doesn't matter. However brutal it is, I'll do anything. You're going down. With our next choice, we'll deal the final blow.
Yeah, that's all we can do. We'll make him regret everything.
We'll make you apologize to everyone. I don't want to lose to this guy, Nyan.
Oh, really? I do hope you can.
We'll do it. Let's begin our final discussion.
Now, there's just one thing to wonder about. Whether or not we target remaining number 9 coffin.
What do you mean, Nyan? There's clearly no other option, Nyan. I mean, there's only 2 glowing coffins left. Woof! And one has a hint, Nyan. If I'm the blue number 6 coffin, you already have the answer, Nyan.
Well, if we think about it, Midori Butthead's naturally a number 3 coffin.
But why is Midori Butthead so full of confidence? It's not like he's expecting to lose.
Is there some smart way to use our hint? Listen, can't escape accept the loss. We've got the dummy's regrets on our backs.
Hey, shouldn't we be thinking about whose side Meiser is on, Yan? I think we should probably stop here because it's already way past time.
Yeah.
And I think we're towards the end, but it might still take a while to get through it. We might as well save it for next time.
Alrighty.
But yeah, so let's save. and call it for today.
Yeah.
But yeah, we managed to save Mai, and that's what matters. But yeah, I'm just glad we got to do that.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks, Rolf, for joining, as usual.
Yeah, it was fun.
You're the best.
No, you.
But yeah, good luck with your animation course stuff and everything else. I love you very much, and thanks for hanging out as always.
Yeah, see you next time.
Yee, see ya. Good night.
Good night.
Bye. So let's see who we shall raid. And thanks for hanging out, Doodle, the entire stream and helping out. You're the best. But yeah, next time we'll probably be we'll be all caught up, which is kind of insane to think about. But we're getting there. Let's see who we shall raid. I have to write a whole article after this, which I'm not looking forward to. Big beef. Let's see who's live. I mean, since I used Sinnoh emotes earlier, let's raid Sinnoh. Since Sinnoh's live. Sinnoh beats. There we go. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for hanging out. I love all of you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time. Next Saturday, of course, is more Terrarias. And then, of course, Monday we'll probably be all caught up in this game, which means we'll probably start something new after that, which will be exciting. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. I love you all so much. Have a happy November. Bye-bye.